Today on the Celestial War.
Oh, I'm afraid this audio dungeon show will be quite operational in time for a Halloween special.
Will they survive? Audio Dungeon.
Yes. Oh, I'm afraid this audio dungeon show will be quite operational in time for a Halloween special. I am your host, Tony Hansen, your DM and host, joined by the rest of the audio dungeon crew, Rob Spataro, Dan Isgro, Damian Isgro, Brooke Armstrong, Vinny Pro. Thank you to our sponsors, Phoenix Studios, Nord Games, Norse Foundry, and Master Monk. And thank you to our staff, Nick Simone, Steve Keeley, Percival Fairweather, Todd Heaney, Justin Savachik, Lee House, and Liam Lynch. Today's episode is exciting. It is Halloween. It is called Trick or Treat. Yes. How are you all doing?
I gotta say, I like your dedication to this.
Yes.
Very good.
You know, I was home thinking about it, and I wasn't going to do it. And then you know what I said? Do it. Do it. Do it.
What's up, everybody, guys? This is the Halloween special. We're having a lot of fun today. We're all dressed up. Treat. Let's go around the table right now and figure out exactly who everybody is. And let's start with Rob Spataro, right to my left here. Did I say Tom Kokoza? I don't think I said Tom because I was so busy being the Emperor. Tom, how you doing?
The forgotten
rectangle over my head.
The forgotten cast member.
Oh, I bet you want that rectangle. Could you show me the screen, Rob? Show me the screen so I can destroy this rectangle. Yes.
Watch your eye, Rob.
Your
You
rectangle
only have one good one.
is gone. What are you? What creature are you? I have released a creature by moving the rectangle. Tom, what are you? Who are you?
I am a scroll, and I'm dedicated to destroying the Fantastic Four. How are you?
I am fine. I have gray eyes. I have gray skin. Yes. Rob, who are you?
Put the lights up, maybe, so everyone can
Oh,
see
yes.
us.
How about little light?
Rob is what's her face from Kill Bill? The one who, Daryl Hannah. Daryl Hannah in Kill Bill.
This costume is very versatile, apparently. But no, in actuality, I'm Colonel Saul Ty, XO of the Battlestar Galactica.
Still too piratey.
Don't you mean
Pirating.
Don't you mean
XO of the
Battlestar?
Battlestar Galactica.
Battlestar Arirang. He threw the shrimp in his eye and got fired the first week. It was burning.
We'll see.
Hello, Captain.
I love that he's that guy from Airing. Dan Isgro, who are you today?
I am the excellence of execution, Brett the Hitman Hart.
Yeah! Nice.
Wow. That was
Awesome. 50 stars from
intense.
Tom O'Connor, just for being us.
Nice.
Aw, thank you, Tom.
Davey Isgro, who are you?
I'm Bob Ross, and I'm wishing you the joy of painting.
Very nice. Brooke Armstrong.
What's happening? That's the best she could do as a character.
I'm Laura Dannon, if you haven't guessed. Who? Laura Dannon from Willow.
She's the baby from Willow.
You're the baby from Willow?
Laura Dannon.
Leave it to Brooke.
The baby from Willow.
Come on.
From Willow.
And you were like, you don't know who I am?
We were all supposed to know that.
I'm gonna come in next week. I'm gonna come in the tree. But you know who I am? I'm the 45th tree in the background on Endor. You don't recognize me?
Everyone knows a Laura.
Oh my
Laura!
gosh.
She did kind of nail it though. Once you said,
You did. Oh my God! You absolutely nailed it.
Thank you. Thank you.
But the fact that you said you don't recognize me.
you don't know Laura Darren? No.
You know, it's the first thing on everybody's mind. I thought she was a babushka.
You don't recognize you right away, Brooke.
Yes, Dan got it immediately.
Yeah,
Actually.
Dan, I gotta say,
So
Dan
that was
did get
Are
pretty
you a
awesome.
Russian
Yeah.
woman from 1910?
That's what I thought.
Stop it. Let's
Russian
not go
grandma.
any further. Alora, don't take this to heart.
I love that you said you were a Laura Dannon and still, like, 2/3 of the table didn't know who you were. That's how good the system is. Exactly.
I watched Willow during the pandemic too.
God,
Still
you
didn't-
know
still
what
didn't
it
get
is?
it.
I know it. You know, I was trying to get like a basket, to look like I'm on Willow's
You're a lot
back.
taller.
I'm a lot taller. I filled out a little bit. I can speak.
Yes.
You don't have any black root?
I don't have any black root. Well, when I get upset, I chew on the black root.
Okay, let's go to Vinny. I'm dying to see who Vinny is. Vinny will not tell me who he is. It appears he's wearing.
For I will defeat you. I must.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
If I had any clue that you were doing that, I would have not have done this.
Quick, throw
That is amazing.
Throw the Senate at him, quick.
Said it at him. Literally.
I'll set it.
I was just throwing all the chairs in the studio at you. Good job.
Can I throw some dice at him instead? That's probably easier.
No.
I don't know where to go.
This was yours?
I force pushed
I
it.
can't see anything,
did.
so.
We are going to get a lot done in this episode.
Then we ended on such a dramatic note that we're gonna.
Doesn't stay up.
Yes, back to camera 4. Yes, hello, camera 4. Last episode, many things have happened. What happened, you say? Well, I'll tell you. The Knights of Andar have gone to Rhaegar. Yes, let me type that in my journal. Typing it in my journal. Good. Now, when they were in Rhaegar, they were coming up with a battle plan, one that the dwarf, Botorius, did not agree with. So they're thinking about it. Yes. Well, then across the world and underneath it, there is Thistle Lightfinger Burr. He was traveling with the god known as the Dwarven King. And then at the end of their trap, they came across some demons. And then when we left them there, we went across the world once more to Queensland, where we saw Hogar in the field of battle entering the arena. But when he went in there, he saw that his foe was none other than a badly hurt, possibly by demons, of course, Thistle Lightfinger Burr. And that is where we are. The two talked, and now we'll enter mortal combat. Daddy's Grow, are you ready to do this?
Yes. Okay. Do I get some bonuses, or can I get some extra XP if Bret Hart cuts a promo on Thistle?
100%.
Yes.
Do it.
Let me tell you something, Thistle. We've been friends for a very long time, and we haven't spoken to each other in an even longer time. It's no big secret that you've got your problems with me, and I've got my problems with you. And this fight tonight is 22 years in the making. But let me tell you something. When I lock you in the sharpshooter in the middle of that arena tonight, you will know why they call me the excellence of execution. And everyone in Queensland will know why I am the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That was amazing, and even better is the fact that Rob is like your side guy the whole time.
Exactly.
Now, Thistle, do your promo as Yoda.
Oh man.
Do it.
Damn it, I moved the mask to roll dice. And you were leader you thought.
Wait. You put the microphone to the mask.
Can you hear me or not? Friend you were, leader you thought. Not very good at what you did you were. Destroyed friendships, allies, kingdoms. Today is your downfall.
Bob Ross, you're giving the play-by-play of this. You're up in the stands. And you and the XO of the Battlestar Galactica.
All right.
Go wear it as a hat.
Well,
it's probably
this
easier.
is a much more violent situation that I'm comfortable with, but I suppose in these trying times, you know, this is what we have to witness.
Oh, it's gonna be a tough fight. Two old friends matched together in the arena. Hogar's got the size, Thistle the speed. I don't know which one will win, but when it comes down to it, I'm sure we're gonna get a great fight.
That was a much better.
Pretty good.
That was excellent.
It's really good. It's really good.
Less piratey. A lot less piratey.
That's the key.
But just enough grit.
I don't like to see friends fight. We should just, you know, relax and maybe paint a painting. That'd be nice.
Oh, enough of that. Let's see some blood.
Okay, so we're gonna head right in, and without further ado, get right down to the battle. We are in the moment where Hogar rushes forward, and Thistle has pulled out his blade, and the battle is getting ready to ensue.
So, I get first round action because of the feat I have.
Yeah, you compelled for the first round action. Yes.
All right. And what I do is the item I had palmed last week is the Chime of Opening, and I cast it on Dan's armor, unlocking all the buttons and switches and things on your plate mail.
Okay.
And then I take my full movement action to back up.
Interesting.
Okay, so you use the opening. Can that work on armor?
Anything that has a lock, latch, you name it.
What is the item? Is it a magical item?
It is.
Okay. I have my spell guard shield, which blocks spells.
Okay. Using a spell guard shield. I'm playing with the music in the background, trying to. It's all too loud a little bit.
The only way it works is I get an advantage on any saving throw spells.
It's no saving throw.
There's no saving throw.
Nope.
Or you get disadvantage on a spell attack. It's not a spell
Not
attack
spell
either.
attack.
So
Nope.
it just okay. Okay. So then my armor opens up, I guess, right?
So, and tell me what armor you're wearing.
Magical armor that I got from the Rook.
The type of
I got
full
from
plate.
on the Rook's on the Rook's boat.
Last week. Oh, I just missed that. Someone sent 2,000 stars. You got that from the Rook.
Yes.
It was the one that was on the boat in it was like on the mannequin in the boat that we took.
Okay, you use your magical item to cast open on the armor, and it is ineffective.
Ooh. No bueno.
Oh baby.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Right.
So your first round opening, you open up, cast a spell. You feel like the armor get glimmer, like you try to do something to it. You're not sure what. You're actually in the middle of running forward with your sword though, and you can take your action.
And I took my full back movement action.
How hurt does he look?
No, he looks like full strength, but he's carrying the wounds of some prior battle.
Oh, like he looked like he got beat up and kind of healed over.
Right.
Okay. My turn?
How far
Yeah.
between us was there originally? You said like 100. It was like 100 and something feet, or
I think you were 50 feet, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. You're closing the distance. You take your full action run. What's your movement rate?
My movement rate is 20.
Is 20. So you run in.
No, I'm sorry. It's 40.
Okay, that makes more sense. So you run in at 80, close the difference, you move back 30, so he reaches you still. So you use
do I move back to 130? I think I moved back to 130.
What's your movement rate? I would imagine you'd be, well, you might have something to increase it.
Where's on this sheet? I believe
6 seconds or 36.
Nah, just
5,
go with the 30.
4.
Just go with the 30.
Okay, so he casts a spell, he does something, you don't know exactly what he's doing, he backs up, but as he's backed up with the sword, and the blade's out, it goes to the point where you basically reach him at the end of the round because you can travel that exact distance. You meet him, what do you want to do?
Do I get an attack?
Yes.
All right.
You can take one attack on him.
I will take an attack. I want to give a shout out to Scott, by the way.
Did he do a double move to reach me? Yeah, do a double move to reach me if he moves.
He did a charge, which I allow charges in 5th edition.
Oh, okay, sorry.
And he was only getting one attack.
Before I roll, I want to give a shout out to Scott, who sent me some nice dice, some nice Hogar-sized dice.
That thing is massive.
This thing is massive. This thing is the size of a fist. Thank you, Scott. Listen, I'm going to be rolling these tonight, so a lot of what happens is on you, buddy. All right?
Wow.
Oh my God.
I want to take a second to say 200 stars from Scott Weber. And another 100 stars from Scott Weber. It's a nice dice, Dan. He doesn't know he does.
Yeah.
Heather Barr last week sent us 2,000 stars. That is awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Heather.
Thank
We definitely just missed it, so sorry about that. And Rob, if you could add that to the totem, that would be swell.
Nice.
Dan, you have your first attack on a charge. You can go for it.
All right, here we go. Taking a big attack with the sword.
It's like a baby's fist.
Okay, so that's a 28.
That is a hit.
All right.
Just barely.
So that is
One die is huge. One die is small.
872 damage.
Yes.
17 damage.
Okay. All right. Top of the round, correct? So I will use the ruby to cast heat metal on his sword, and you have to take 2d6, which is I rerolled a 1. That's a 6, and that's a rerolled a 1, and that's a 9. 9 damage, and now you have to make a Constitution savings throw of 8, 10. That's 12 of 16, or you. What's it called? You drop if you, or you take the full damage, but if you don't take the full damage, you get disadvantage on all attacks going forward, as long as I concentrate on the spell.
All right, I'm going to make the roll first. I missed it. I rolled an 8.
Okay, so you take full damage. So
Okay.
now you're either I believe you're actually no. If you failed, you're forced to drop your weapon from the heat. I believe. Let me just double check it.
Dan, what are you going to do when you go? If you have your weapon, should attack your sword.
If I have my weapon, I'll do a full attack.
Okay.
But if I drop it, I'm going to pick it up again.
Okay.
Or maybe as I'm picking it up, I'll like rub my.
If the creature
Hands
is
in the
holding or
sand,
wearing the
cool it
object,
out.
take damage
Like
from
that.
it. The creature must succeed on a Constitution savings throw or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attacks.
Okay, so I've dropped the weapon.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, so you drop the sword on the ground. It gets too hot. He's right there in front of you. You haven't moved yet, right? Again?
Nope.
So you can pick it up and take one shot. I'll allow that.
If I pick it up, I got one shot.
Yeah, no move.
All right.
I'm maintaining concentration on the sword too, just so you know.
All right. I'm gonna do. Instead of picking up the sword, I'm gonna take my shield and just do bash, bash, bash. Take 3 melee
Okay.
attacks.
Go for it.
15,
Miss.
9,
Miss.
20.
Miss.
Jeez.
His arm class is very high. So he comes at you. You like. He dodges out of the way of all 3.
And now I begin to roll lots of dice for attacks.
Do it.
A 30,
Miss. That's a hit. I'm kidding.
31. Actually, I'm going to re-roll the 1. 31.
Hit.
500 stars from Scott Weber. Hogar Super Rage. 22 years in the waiting.
Thank you, Scott.
Heather Barr share quota tonight is 100. 100 shares to
31.
get the totem and rerolls.
31, 19.
19 is 19's a hit.
Yes,
Is that
all right.
3 hits?
So that's a lot of damage.
Richard
So,
Wild reminds you that you have the boots of movement.
The boots of movement.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So if you remember that, you could have got out of the first attack.
I actually forgot about that.
Yes.
All right. So I gotta roll damage. So give me a minute.
Keep it rolling.
So it's
Lauren Hicks says, yes, Thistle, he's a badass. Derek Luxon says, all right, Holgar, forgot to rage. Don't forget about that. Guys, please share the stream with 100 stars. I mean, 100 shares. That means that everyone can use the rerolls, enhancements that they want to use. I think I'm going to allow rerolls in this battle between the two of them right now, but the vote is going to be amongst the other players if it comes up.
You want to do a gentleman's thing? No re-rolls.
Okay.
No re-rolls. Straight what we got.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, I put down my rock and you put down your sword, and we try and kill each other like civilized men.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
What's that from?
I mean, the rerolls kind of make it a little
Surprise,
lopsided
yeah,
from
yeah.
everybody.
That's right. Okay, so what's going on here?
I'm adding a lot of damage.
Math.
Can you give me three separate hits, please?
Yes.
Are you gonna pick up? What's your attack
So-
gonna be?
I'm gonna try to pick up my sword.
Okay.
All right. So.
So you can start your rolls.
I'm
You
gonna
pick
try
up your
this
sword. You have one shot with the sword.
One shot with the sword.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's at disadvantage because it's still hot.
That is a 24.
Miss.
All right, so that's a miss then. 25. What the hell happened to your freaking armor class?
Finn is rolling so much dice.
It's 18. Hold on a second.
Oh my.
Hold on.
Maron!
Sorry, man. What do you want from me?
Add quicker.
I am rolling a ton of dice and adding as fast as I can.
Let's see some numbers.
Hold on. I got one more roll.
Why don't you just roll and times it?
Because it's different types of damage. And because he's got damage reduction, I don't want to just give it to him and then
Okay,
it's
got
a
it.
waste. So you have 18 on the first attack.
Okay.
All right. With 21 backstab damage.
Additional 21.
Uh-huh.
All right.
15 damage from the second attack.
Okay.
And 14 damage from the third attack.
Okay.
Sorry, it's a lot of dice.
Michael Alger says, 1 ring to rule Tony, 1 ring to manipulate him, 1 ring to give the endless Rironi, and then Tony's seat bite him. Very nice. Jared Wood says, Thistle is God. And Peter Heffin's laughing.
I'm just rolling dice now to put it off to the side.
All right, so
Guys, get the likes up for likes and loves up for this this stream, and if you get to 50, everyone gets a +2 to their rolls.
all right, so you're done? So I took my attacks. I missed.
Yes, and you go again, Vin.
Vin, you're up.
Doing it right now.
It's still 19.
Guys, give us likes if you think that Hogar is going to win. Give us loves if you think that Thistle is going to win. Let's see him right now.
32.
What do you think at home?
I'm sorry, wait, no, 29. 29. 29. 24. Oh, those
You-
hits?
Oh,
29, 24. 29.
those are
no,
attacks.
Those attacks. 29, 24,
2 hits.
and a 19.
Hit.
Okay, on.
Why don't you drop him down the tower?
Because I'm trying to roll fast.
Oh, that's
Takes
right.
too much time.
It's
Too much time.
9.
That's wasting time.
I can't.
I ain't got
I
time
can't
for
wait
this
for
tower.
gravity. I can't wait.
Gravity takes too long.
It's easier, just grab him.
Don't talk, Vin. Just
Right.
Okay, so,
We're trying to fill the time. Damn it.
20. 14 from the first attack. With, I'm sorry, it's 24. I miscalendared. And the backstab is 20.
Say 10.
And the backstab is 20. The second attack is 24. And the third attack is 13.
So you basically go in there for the shield bashes. You miss him 3 times. He goes up. As you miss him, he slices you. The sword. You roll down the floor, pick up your sword, right over his head. He comes up again.
Oh, that's right. You have a sword in your hand, right?
Yes.
Hold on. Another 2d6 damage. Another 8 damage from the sword. Because I'm concentrating the heat metal on the sword.
Is he gonna take that from the hilt?
Yes, the whole sword. The whole sword's blazing hot.
Okay.
All
Derek
right.
Luxon says, has Hogar rage? If he still has it, rage, he wouldn't have damage reduction. Does something else give him damage reduction? He does have it naturally. Don't forget, we're using a 5th edition homebrew system right now.
Right.
Dan, what do you want to do?
All right, so I'm getting jacked up here by Thistle. I'm seeing that the gloves are coming off now, so my gloves will also come off, and I will rage.
Oh my god.
I flex. I scream.
The crowd goes nuts, crowd. What is that baby doing here?
All right. And I take my 3 attacks.
Hasn't she grown up yet?
Disadvantage, Dan.
She's just a big baby.
16, miss. 21, miss. Scott.
Seriously. Get the juju out.
16, miss.
Oh no.
These dice are not with me today.
Dan, you're up. He swings at you.
A 30,
Oh my god.
hit. 31, hit. 28, hit. First attack is 23 plus 16 for the backstab.
Wait a second.
23 regular damage.
Okay.
16 for backstab.
Okay.
Second attack is 19.
Uh-huh.
Third attack is 18.
Okay.
And you still have the sword in your hand?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so another 2d6. That's another 6 damage. Actually, I don't know if you're supposed to be taking Constitution saving throws each round. I don't know.
I'll look it up. It's actually have it as 2d8 damage.
Oh man,
per
I'm gonna
round.
be giving you 6.
It has no save.
Yeah. No, it does have a save.
It says right here, damage per round, and it has
Well,
no save.
it's-
Unless what this person who wrote this is wrong.
It says
Let me look at the compendium. Let me go
if
to
the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can.
Yeah, I guess someone wrote that in there and is incorrect.
Oh man, so I'm supposed to be rolling 2d8.
2d8 fire damage against a spell. Till the spell ends, use a bonus action on each subsequent turn to cause its damage again. So you're using a bonus action to do so.
Yeah.
You cause the creature must succeed a save or throw or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack
So it's a
rolls and ability
16
checks to
Constitution
sort of-
savings throw if you have to roll it. Does he have to roll it or?
Creature holding. Yeah, I think he's gonna do every round.
So roll.
So you have to roll for last round and this round.
To hold on to it?
Yeah, and also you won't take the damage. I guess.
I would just say this round because he already attacked the last round, no? Your call.
All right. What is the save?
16. Constitution.
Missed it. All right, so I drop the sword. I drop the sword that I'm attacking with.
There you go. Okay. Okay.
I am beaten, bloodied, and bruised. I look at it's my turn.
Yeah.
I look at Thistle and I laugh. Thistle. I'm on the ground actually.
Okay.
Thistle, I always knew you would be my toughest opponent. I don't stand a chance against you. If I fail, I need you to do what I'm gonna try to do now. Tell everyone that I'm sorry.
I look up into the crowd.
Oh no! What are you gonna do?
I look at my hands that are all burned, and I just go, "Aah!" As I'm still raging. I run into the crowd, hop up over the barrier. I run up the steps toward King Thawen and the Queen. As I'm running, I take Frag Rash off my hip, and I just want to thrust it into the chest of King Thawen.
Okay.
I don't know if I could do that all in one round.
No. So you break out.
Oh my god.
You break out of the fight. Mm-hmm. You run over to. You run over to him, and we're gonna go over to the Knights of Andar. As
I'm
you
not
run.
expecting you to stop that.
Wow.
Okay, Knights of Andar, you guys are in Rhaegar right now. The battle plan has been given by King Bellaman. You guys have been going over also with Jacques, with Sparky, with everyone else. You assembled your team last week, which included CL, Jacques. Who else was in there? Is that just two of them?
Arky, Finn, yeah, just two of them. Just Ciel and Jacques, I think.
Yeah, so it's you guys are, and the two of the NPCs. You guys are after that meeting, and you guys are having like a little powwow right after that, and if you see everyone's getting ready. All of Rhaegar pretty much seems like a giant base now more than a gnomish city. So you guys are basically just like talking about it, and you can discuss it now. If you want to talk to one of the NPCs, they're not that far away where you could just reach out and ask for them and they'll come over. Okay, role play.
Well, I don't like this plan, as I stated last time.
Well, it needs to be more specific, I think, and a little.
Okay. What do you suggest?
Well,
Some fine tuning.
yeah. Is there any chance we can get someone into the city secretly before we, launch this attack?
Like a
They
stealth.
can feed us some inside information,
mission.
and this way, when we actually do it, we know exactly what we're doing, and it's not just the five of us kind of running around trying to find where these knights are.
That would be a great idea.
All right.
Is this city all goblins? I mean, how often do other races travel within and out? Tony, I asked you.
I heard it was mostly goblins now.
So,
Hey, we need somebody to infiltrate, like a goblin, or someone disguised as a goblin. Somebody
Disguised?
stealthy we would need.
disguise this goblin.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Arky?
Oh, I do kind of match the stature of a goblin.
That's true. You could probably pass for a goblin.
Yeah, when you're not in your suit, you're gonna go in there without your suit.
I'd have to go in without the
You'd have to, like,
suit.
Too bad we don't have that guy that we guys met a long time ago, right? Like
Right.
the guy from the jail in Ravensclaw.
Yeah,
Uh,
too bad.
The Goblin Pirate.
Are there any? I ask any of the NPCs around. Are there anyone who works for Bellamont or something? Are there any goblins on our side, allies, or
Who? Give me a person you ask.
is Bellamont? Is Raphael there?
Yeah. So no, there's not like any like goblins here. Like most of the goblins like work in Goblin City or in like clans that are located in the desert. There's also like another breed of goblins people have been seeing with like purple skin that have been spotted below Rhaegar and also like near Arlight. But other than that, there's like no like goblins in Rhaegar or working with us here.
Is there some way, Raphael, that you could maybe put an illusion on me or somebody to make us look like a goblin so we can at least get into the city, do some
Yeah,
quick recon?
I could definitely do that. Yeah.
What do you
Is the
think?
magic going to
I
work?
mean, if you want to, it sounds pretty risky, but if you want to do it, I'll support you.
Will the magic work within the city? I know.
I don't know.
The Red City? Well, it should, right?
Well, if the atmosphere is filled with fire and smoke and...
Magic. I think it's working.
Okay.
Sparky comes out and goes,
He goes, wait, isn't Volt a shapeshifter?
Oh, Volt.
"Oh yes, that is right."
Well, that could be useful. But
Where is he? Does he want to go?
You can always ask.
I think he's here somewhere.
That's a great idea.
Could we send like somebody to try to go find him?
You can try to find him. Evan, are you with us today? I don't know if Evan it's actually in stream today.
I don't think he's here.
I think he was watching before.
Okay.
Yeah, he commented. I don't think he can be. He said he wouldn't be here all night.
Okay, so they start to look for him, and you guys can continue.
is Finn with us?
Oh, well,
yeah.
we'll go over Finn and Findalor in a second.
Okay.
Finn has been laying down.
I haven't heard Tom in a while, so I was like, thought he was in.
All right, so maybe that's our plan. See if we can get someone, whether it's Volt or me, under an illusion or something. Get somebody inside. Find something out.
Gotta do it quick.
Get him out quick, and then, yeah.
And what if the plan doesn't go well? What's the backup if he doesn't return?
Back up.
Then we'll have to go in. Right? Then it'll be part rescue mission.
What's the plan you guys are coming up with? You want to send somebody in like in advance? I'm pretty sure like the king wants to attack now though, like right away.
Yeah.
I got a question, Tony. Can you do the Emperor with a hint of Raphael?
Yeah, I think so. Ask Raphael a question. Let's see. I call him Raphael the Emperor.
You stumped Rob.
Raphael, what do you? I mean, this plan does sound risky. Do you have any tips you could give us on like once the distraction's created, we're just gonna rush into the city? Is there any other information about?
Even about
where we can find these knights.
The city, even like.
Well, I very much would say that you have to like think about what is underneath the Red City, because if you know that the crystal is probably underneath there, then your whole strategy should try to be there to get you down there and try to avoid the Red Goblin as much as you can. But if I was doing it, I would probably do it perfect. But if you were going to do it, then you must do it.
I'm so glad I asked for this.
Oh my God.
Bravo, Tony. Bravo.
Incredible.
End scene.
That was good. That was good.
Now, Carlinger.
Oh, jeez.
It's me. Hey, guys. It's me. Carlinger. How was that? Good.
Oh my God.
Okay, guys, sorry.
Underneath the Red City, were there are mines in the Red City, right? Are there?
No, wasn't there a like a dungeon?
There were dungeons.
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 That's what I recall.
Okay, we're going to hold you off right there. We're going to head over to Tom, who's in Rhaegar, but laying down. Sparky was with you guys, but also been seeing after Tom. Tom, we're going to head back to
I'm blinded by the light.
the Awakening. Tom, do you hear me?
Oh my God, if Andar sounds like that, that's amazing.
This is Endar. I think I'm gonna go home tonight. I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm not even gonna change. I'm just gonna go to bed. So that when Teresa wakes up next in the morning,
Oh my God.
she'll be like, "I have to go to work." I'm like, "Do it.
Don't do it.
Earn your money. Earn it. Do it."
The pillowcases are ruined.
I'm kind of curious what your
Your
dog would
skin
do.
will be
I'm gonna
ruined.
throw these out. Do it. Throw them out. Oh, my pillowcase is so painted up with my face color. Unlimited pillowcases. Tom, you
I've been having some weird dreams.
yes.
Oh my God.
Tom, you after everyone got affected by Andar, you landed everybody else on the floor. You guys are brought down by magic by Raphael, if not by your own magic, and you guys landed. When you got back down to the ground, everyone is trying to recover everything from the ship, from the Blackwater Bandit, and you start hearing all these voices. You start fighting it. You start to keep your composure and keep your cool because you're on a very important mission. After a while, you guys take flight and you head over to Eldon, which is north of the Red City. If anyone has a map, you can check it out there. It's right northeast of the Red City. And while you guys are there, you're about to get off of the airship. This is obviously what I'm talking about a couple episodes, guys. You see that your allies are kind of getting it off and trying to help the people out, and you're going to see a lot of refuges here. And hopefully, obviously, you guys were going around the nearby cities around the Red City, aka Goblin City, because you wanted to try to rescue as many people as you could. But Tom, when Finnelar stepped off of the airship, as you started getting very dizzy, and the voices just keep kicking in, and it keeps coming in waves. It gets worse and worse and worse. You get to the point where all you can do is just sit down, and eventually you're laying down. And you find yourself laying down a half in and out in like a delirious state. And this happens for the next day. We now go forward to today, at this moment, when you're waking up and you're finally starting to feel normal again, and you're hearing voices, but you've come to kind of some term that you believe you're hearing voices of either souls, the ancients themselves, or some kind of powerful beings. You haven't really figured it out yet. You also get this feeling in you that is quite unusual, and you feel some kind of presence of light that you haven't felt before,
even since Andar. And out of game, you now have 1 level of cleric.
Oh.
And you
Damn,
and
okay.
you can go forward every level, and you can choose to take a level of wizard or a level of cleric.
Okay.
So inside of you feel kind of like a healing ability. You feel like that you could transfer your turn like your magic into like a more pure version of light. Any questions for me?
The voices that I hear, are they in a language I can understand, or is it just more like just sound? Like I can tell like babbling voices or something like that.
All of those.
Okay. And at this point, you're saying it's something that I can manage, and it's not a distraction. It's just background.
You're beginning to cope with it.
And it's a crowded restaurant or something like that. That's what I'm picturing.
Yeah,
Like
that is kind of
conversations all over the place.
right, and that's what it's
Okay.
it's kind of come from not being able to control it or comprehend or even function to it's around you, but you can focus on something in front of you now for the first time.
I'm picturing like the scene of Man of Steel, when like
Yes.
he hears everybody.
Right.
Like, right. Okay.
That's what I was thinking of also. It's very much like that. Sparky, every time you wake up, Sparky was there helping you. Finally, you get up, and Sparky helps you get up, and he's like, come on, we're gonna go see everybody. He goes, everybody's in the meeting inside.
A meeting inside. What is happening?
They're
What
talking-
has happened while I've been?
Not much. We got some people out of Eldon. We came back to Rhaegar, which is where we are now, and King Bellaman wants us to attack the Goblin City, but he's also worried about some kind of attack that may come in from Queensland to the Sunken City. So we're trying to figure out what the smartest thing to do is. So, I mean, if you're feeling better, maybe walk around a bit.
Okay, I will do that. Thank you. Thank you for watching over me.
Sure. Okay, so you walk back in. You guys are in the middle of your conversation, and Tom walks in there.
Finn!
Finn!
Hello,
all
my
right.
friends. I'm sorry. I don't exactly know what happened, but I was overtaken by something. I feel better now, though. I feel different, but better. Where are we? Sparky tells me that King Bellaman has marshaled his forces for an attack.
Yeah, they're ready to attack very soon.
And this is to attack Goblin City. Red
That's
City.
right. Yep.
That's correct.
They're gonna use the airships to attack, and originally they wanted us to go in on foot at the same time, but we're a small force, and I don't know. I'm kind of concerned because we don't really know what we're going into here.
Right, but the plan is we're not really looking to conquer the Red City, just to, well, maybe, but we don't think we can do it unless we get in and free these knights. We're guessing there could be thousands of knights trapped underneath the Red City. If they could be freed with an attack from the outside, we might be able to do it, or at least, I don't know, somehow escape. I don't know if we want to face the Red Goblin.
Supposedly
Free
they're
these
underneath
knights.
the city someplace, but we're not sure where. I mean, there's the dungeons that we know of, but
Now, remember, I believe we heard that this Red Goblin, this Kanos man, he was trying to find the Red Knight's crystal. That they were digging beneath the city. He believed it was beneath the city. I don't know where these people are, but beneath the city is not what we remember it to be. It is probably, hundreds and hundreds of feet dug beneath now. Him trying to find this crystal that is rumored to be there. They could be anywhere within, right? We don't know what the structures of that excavation is.
that's right.
I think we're gonna need extra. I think we're
also
gonna need more
thinking-
help than
yeah.
than what we have. I actually have a question for Raphael. Raphael,
Yeah, sure.
I know here we have, it seems to be all the power that we could muster here. I'm curious if we can possibly, or if you've heard of any dragons that were left or around that we would be willing. That we could possibly.
I don't think anyone's really had any communication with dragons that I know of. Not since like the Dragon Wars and the times after, like in history. Richie,
I like that you were going right for the big guns, though. I thought you were going to ask about, like, has anyone seen Thistle or Hogar? We went right
yeah.
for dragons, which is ambitious. I like that.
For dragons, yes.
Richie Castellano says, anybody else think Dan looks incredibly sexy right now?
Dan always looks incredibly sexy. Where the hell have you been, Rich?
It's true, Rich.
Richie, I would have thought that you would have thought that I look sexy, being the huge Star Wars nerd that you are.
That was the given. Okay.
Yeah, so like I don't think that there's any kind of communication between like mortals and dragons, at least not that I know of.
Not between mortals and dragons.
Yeah, I would
Possibly immortals and dragons.
yeah, like I wouldn't know about that, even though like my brain is very superior to everyone else in the whole world, but like it's not like at a level of like an ancient, although like one day probably.
Okay.
Can only hope.
That was a good idea.
So, can I try to just pray or speak to Andor, possibly ask about the dragons, or
Are you talking to me or Raphael?
out of game? Sorry.
You could try to do anything you want.
Okay, in game. All right, I meant I did that in game. I wasn't asking Raphael. Yeah. So now all right. So I pray to Andor.
Okay, right
And-
there in front of everybody.
Yeah, don't be ashamed.
I'm gonna speak to Thistle. I'm sorry, Finn and Bo. Can you join hands with me and we could maybe contact Andor or dragons, any dragons that are around? I don't know.
I'll do my best.
It might be worth it.
Scott Weber says bribery for Lump to come flying in on the back of a dragon, returning from his 22-year-long epic saga.
That would be
Yes.
amazing.
That is,
Fireman Star, thank you, Scott.
Oh my
Excellent
god.
idea.
That's all. That's all.
That's it. Yeah.
Just a drag.
Nothing big.
Just winning.
A baby dragon. Okay,
A
so
baby
we,
dragon.
so we hold hands
Yes.
and
actually hold hands?
actually
For real?
hold. Yes, Finn. Please.
He's social distancing.
Yeah, okay. This is comfortable. Okay,
Okay.
I hold hands.
And
I
we
pray.
Hold, we hold
with you.
hands. We pray together. I say, Andor, if you can hear us, we are your knights. We are here together to help stand up against this demonic
Existential threat.
We need the help of others. Are there any of the dragon race that are able to come to our aid? And as I say that, I also hold the Queen's amulet.
No. Sorry. I had to. They do it for really?
You heard nothing.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So let's say we
We still have to hold hands.
get into the city.
Are we,
You can let go,
still,
Bo.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like.
I prayed with you.
50 stars from Derek Luxton. Gathra does worship Bahamut, the Platinum Dragon. Maybe they could ask him to pray. Bahamut is not in this story, in this world. So, yes. So I'm sorry. In this world, it is a different gods, different beings, different creatures. So he is not here. So therefore cannot be asked to pray to him. Continue.
So, Raphael, if we get these knights, we find the knights on the ground, we free them. What's the plan? To get them out of the city? Will there be airships enough to get everyone out of there to escape?
You guys Raphael, you said?
Yeah.
I just think there's like a lot of ships they're bringing in. Like we have like hundreds of ships. So like the idea is that way if we could fit like even a few hundred guys on a ship, we just pull out anybody we can. We don't have anything more than that. So it's like we only can do what we can do. So like if he dedicated, I would say probably like like 30 to 40 ships just like pulling people out. We could probably pull out thousands.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, Sparky mentioned something about there's possibly a threat to the second city from Queensland at the same time. Can someone please explain to me in more detail what that means?
Yes, I will help you. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Jacques, oh man,
Hey.
you look good.
Yeah, thank you. Well, yeah, I have a little gray in my hair, but I feel like 22 years has aged me pretty well. Right. Yes, yes, Jacques, you look pretty good. Thank you. I'll light up a cigarette now. So there's a rumor, that apparently, that we heard from the exchange, I believe, that Cleveland may be trying to attack Sunken City sometime soon. We don't know if it's right away. I think Bellaman wants to rescue the knights from the Red City and get them into battle immediately, which is probably not the best thing they want to do right away if we get them out, but they'll have to.
Like, can I get a piece of food? Something?
Here
All right.
is a rib. Now get to battle.
Here's a bowl of porridge. Now get on with it.
How much for one rib?
I mean, a McRib. It's a McRib.
Average.
Rib.
What about a sip?
All right. Okay. All right. So our forces are lots of airships and for ground troops, us. Is that?
You guys are on the ground
Correct.
troops. You're like the
Where they
insurgent team trying to get in and get to the to free everybody else.
Okay.
They have no.
SEAL team.
They have no
Seven.
right. They, they have no plans to launch any kind of ground force. Michael Alger says Yoda would so trash the Evil Queen probably within the first few minutes. He'd hand the Evil Queen her own ASS.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay, so while you guys are talking, you're figuring out, we're gonna head back over to the battle. Hogar, you run from the battle from Thistle and run directly over. It takes a while. You cannot get there in one turn. It is a long way.
How far do I get in one turn?
Your run movement rate.
That's
Double. If you're just doing movements, double.
yeah. So 80.
Yeah.
Because I know what I said, but I have a little bit of a different execution plan now.
Okay, so you only got to tell me round by round. So you run away 80 feet. What do you do?
I just see him sprint away, so I'm like, I wasn't expecting that.
Okay, so Thistle is behind you. You're running. Next round, you run again? You keep still running?
I'm gonna keep running till I get to the. I assume there's like a wall that goes into the crowd.
So it literally takes you about a minute to run there fully. Okay, so 10 rounds go by. You just watching them?
Yeah, because I don't trust what he's doing.
Okay. So you run for a minute. You get to the wall. You start climbing the wall, like bashing it in, and
Before I get to the wall,
okay.
can I?
Hold up 1 second. What's happening? Okay.
Brooks Mike.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I choose to come out of my rage?
You can. Can he choose to drop his rage? I forget. Well, it's not a typical barbarian rage he has.
Yeah.
Right.
Typical rage drops as soon as you stop combat.
But
Okay. And I don't.
Normal rage.
Yeah, which
Right.
is a very good point. So you run after the minute, and in that minute, you're not. And if you were fixed upon like a greater enemy, and you show me that, then I would say keep it up. But you've activated your epic rage, and you just gave up your epic rage.
Right. I want to come down. I have another plan rather than battle right now.
Okay.
So I want to just sprint till I get to the wall.
Okay, you're at the wall. What do you want to do?
How tall is this wall?
50 feet.
50 feet.
Yep.
Yeah, he said that last week.
All right. Start climbing up the wall.
It's not like a little rail. I'll just hop it over.
I start climbing up the wall.
Okay, give me a check.
What do I need?
Do you have anything on you that's helping you?
Helping me climb?
Yeah.
No. I do get advantage to strength-based.
I'm gonna say it's 14.
Okay. Where are we? Do I get any bonuses? Where are we with reactions?
Shares?
Let's check the shares out.
Alrighty, Roo.
Let's see what we got here. Checking the shares right now. We are 83 shares and 37 likes. Guys, we need 50 likes to give +2. They're going to need it. And they need 17 more shares to get that, so please keep sharing. 500 stars with Scott Weber, brought me for a large half-orc wearing purple robes and a wizard hat that comes charging out the crowd straight for the queen and down on a suicide run distraction. I'm sorry, Scott. I cannot give you what you ask. Okay, go ahead.
I climb.
You're climbing up.
I don't know what the hell he's doing right now.
Got it. 16.
Okay, we start climbing up. People are like, some people are cheering. They don't know what you're doing, but they just like the fact that it's interesting. Some people are like booing that you're not fighting. There's all mixed reactions. You climb the whole way, 50 feet, and there's ledges in there that make it not too bad. It's not a sheer surface. And you get to the top. You pull yourself over. Some guards go near you, and as if they don't know whether they should be attacking you or not. And somebody that you don't see because there's a lot of chaos. Somebody kind of waves them away, and the guards kind of just back off, but make sure that you don't do anything provocative.
Hold on a second. I want to do something.
I keep my hands up like this.
I want to get closer to the wall at this point. Once I see he's in the stands, I want to just start moving closer to the wall.
Okay, so you just start walking over.
Yeah, and I want to start looking around to see if there's any other entrances or exits other than the one that I came in or that he came in from.
You want to say that one last?
I want to look around, see if there's any other entrances or exits other than the one that he came in from.
There's two huge portcullis gates.
Okay, and that's it.
Yeah.
All right, so I just start walking closer to the wall. I'm still on total defense mode.
Okay. What are you doing?
I make it clear that I'm not trying to attack. Now, I start to nurse my wounds. I breathe deep. I start to walk up the steps toward the Queen and Thalon. Gingerly, holding my wounds.
You walk up. The guards start following you up on the sides, and the guards near her pull out their weapons. They're not unsure of what you're doing, and King Thalon kind of stands up and nudges in front of the Queen a little bit. There's guards, then there's King Thalon a couple feet back, and then there's the Queen. The Queen seems to be looking at this confused and just curious about what your intentions are. You can see that on her face.
So now there are guards in between me and Thalon?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I on the same level as Thalon, or am I still going up toward Thalon?
He's still higher than you.
I want to do one more thing, if you don't mind. I want to start making my way to one of the portcullises.
Okay.
So can I go any further, or are there guards? Will I have to get past?
You eventually meet guards, so they don't let you go by.
They won't
them.
let me go past?
No.
All right. So
they stand there and they're constantly looking behind him for one of the captains of the guards. Thalon's guards are there too. They're looking at him. He's just hold. They're trying to see what you're doing.
At this point, all right, I turn around. I stand up tall, and I turn around. I turn to the crowd, and I say, "I've lost this battle today. I was no match for Thistle Lightfinger Burr. I thought I was worthy to carry this sword." I take Fragarash off my back, still in its scabbard, and I hold it like this. And I go to both knees and put my head down, and I say, "I am not worthy to carry this sword. Only one is worthy of such a powerful weapon. King Thalon, only you can wield this power." What does the crowd do?
Reactions?
Huh? Boo! Oh God! Boo!
Fight!
Give the sword to Thistle!
Take the sword! Take the sword! Disgrace! Shame! Shame!
I'm biased on this one. Don't count me in.
The guards are kind of standing on edge, trying to see what's going on. Give me a charisma check.
Me?
Yeah.
Do I get any fame bonus?
I am not going to give you your famous bonus now because you are doing everything against what they want you to do. They don't know why. They can't even get behind you right now. They don't really understand it.
Do I get a bonus for the promo that I cut
Yes.
at the beginning of the
I'll give you a +1 for the promo.
Okay. Here we go, Scott.
Oh my god.
14.
You two that you stand there and you see the Queen looks over to Thalon. And King Thalon looks at her. She kind of stands up. Hogar, I am disappointed what I saw today. I thought you were much more than this. I at least expected you to lose with dignity and grace. She leaves. Thalon walks over. You could have had much more than this.
Next time, lose like a man. Go back in there and be done with it. No one wants your gift, your sword.
How far is he from me?
15 feet. Six seconds.
I take Frag Rash and I toss it at him.
Oh my god.
You go to toss it at him. Well, I just roll for the guards. One of the guards, they don't know what you're doing. They think you're attacking him or what they're doing. They try to even block a little bit. You throw it. The sword lands on the ground. He picks up the sword and a scabbard. What is wrong with you? He turns around and he walks to the top and chucks the sword out the side of the arena. Frag Ratch falls into the slums outside
Wow.
of the Queen's arena.
Wow.
The crowd, what's the crowd want?
Fight! We want to fight!
Rob?
Fight!
Get back in there! Get in there!
Tom?
Pick up that short little guy and punt him, Hogar. Kill! Kill! Kill!
Snack attack.
I head back down into the arena.
Okay, walk back down to the arena. People start getting more like, okay. Where are you? You're by the portcullis?
Get him!
So you see Thistle is there in the desert, and he's like by one of the openings. As if he's like ready to leave any moment. You go back into the arena, you slide back down,
Yeah.
climb back down. What do you do?
I go over to my sword.
Okay. You go get your sword.
I pick it up.
Okay.
He's by the opening.
Yeah.
I head over to him.
You head over. The crowd starts getting crazy again. They think you're going to fight again. They start chanting.
Do it!
Good.
You could finish me off.
How close is he to me?
That's up to him.
10 feet. 5 feet. I use the chime one more time. And I use it to open the portcullis.
The portcullis opens.
And I walk out.
You let him go?
I walk after him.
Oh my god.
You walk after him. You're underneath the area where all like the slave pens are, and you see there's like guards there apparently waiting for you, and he's walking behind you, following you.
Crowd's getting angry.
The crowd they can't even see what's going on anymore.
Crowd's angry now.
Where did they go?
I'm angry.
It's like a true wrestling. It's like a true wrestling match. Dan's in wrestling mode. He's like getting out into the audience. He's going up there. He's
Absolutely.
following him backstage. What are you doing? He's following you. You're walking towards the guards.
Fight!
How many guards are there?
Fight!
Down there is probably about 15.
You can take him.
Riot!
Thistle.
Riot!
Thistle.
Riot.
Let's take this place apart.
Can we take them?
I'm getting out of here one way or the other. As for you, that's totally up to you.
All right.
I downed 2 healing potions.
You drink the healing potions. What do you do?
Let's do this.
Just to let you know, I had a much better plan. Oh. No. Earlier, when we were fighting.
You walk over to attack the guards, and all of a sudden the thistle goes, disappears.
Thistle disappears.
Yes.
And you see the queen appear in front of you.
Wow.
The guards all standing there looking around like confused. Thistle was never real. All a test. And it was your final one.
Oh my god.
So you show your true self. I know the knight gave you a mission with your sword. Thowin knows it as well. I can hear everything you do. I can hear the heart beating in your chest. But I hoped you would prove your loyalty to me this day. It did not matter if you lost or won, only that you did it. I must say I am very, very upset. What do you have to say for yourself?
Nothing.
Do you even truly love me?
You should know the answer to that.
What is the answer? Use your words, mortal.
I have one true queen. And she's not you.
So be it. Such high hopes. But I guess that is how this will have to happen to be. She walks away. Physically. The guards left there looking at you. There's no direct command by anybody right now. You're just kind of standing there. We're going to hold it right there. And we're going to head over to Thistle. So Thistle, you were in the vault underneath Dunehammer as you were before. Sorry, I haven't played your section in a while.
Did I call this, or what did I call this?
I don't remember.
500 stars from Lauren Hicks. Shiva will stand between Holgar and the guards. You're not right there. You would have to jump in and everything to get involved in that. I just read that now. 1,000 stars from Scott Weber. Bribery, please let a certain half walk. Oh, I read that already before. Okay. So, guys, you just saw a very interesting... Michael Aldridge was like, kill the queen, kill the queen. He thinks that was your moment. Yeah, so Vince, sorry I haven't played your quest
It's all right, it's all right. It's fine.
In a little bit.
It's fine. I know you had more important things to do with the rest of the crew, so it's all right.
Yeah. So you're standing there, and your situation is actually also interesting.
Yes.
So we're going right back into it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm more worried about this than I was with that.
Okay, so you are...
I don't mind dying by a friend. Dying by the DM, that's a totally different story.
You are below, and you see the Dwarven King stands there, and you see all those demons are outside of the door, and they seem to be like getting ready for some sort of battle. And there's one demon I saw. It has like these black robes on. And he's much taller than the rest of them. He's in the center of them, and you see the Dwarven King like looks at you and looks back at them.
Well, these weren't here before.
It's Raylogon, one of the demons from Inner Andaria. What do you got? Anything good? So he starts swinging his axe.
Not really.
and you see the axe all of a sudden starts drawing in rock from everywhere. It starts filling around the axe. The axe is getting bigger and bigger. It starts building up stone, and he runs in at very fast speed, like, and just bashes his way through all the demons.
I I just start covering his back and just clearing whatever he leaves behind.
Okay. Okay, so you guys are going to play right now the Dwarven King. Everybody's going to roll a d20. Tom, you'll roll last. If you roll a natural 20, it'd be something very huge.
3.
And if you roll very low, it's going to be damage. Remember, the Dwarven King can die. So what we're going to do here is we're going to say that anything that is below a 5 is going to be enough damage that's going to pretty much hurt him. If he gets hit 10 times with a die roll that's below 5 before he has a positive of 10 times, you will lose the Dwarven King in this whole story. So here we go. Rob, can you count losses for me?
No,
you rolled a 3 the first time. You rolled a 1?
Yes.
It only got worse, Rob.
Share.
Can you calculate the wins and losses?
Yep, there's 1 loss.
Shares and reactions, anything?
Yeah, there's one loss.
Any kind of bonuses that we get here?
Rob tried to sneak another roll in there. 85 share.
Share.
Can you calculate the... Sorry. We have 40 likes and we have 85 shares, so we are still 15 short. Guys, they have 0 access to any re-rolls, totem, or anything, and they might need it desperately, or might lose an ancient in the process. 1 against them, so you got it tabulated, right? Dan, you're up.
I got it.
All right, here we go. 6.
Oof, that's a win, but barely.
18.
That's another win.
6.
Nice.
Am I rolling as well?
Yeah, you can roll for him.
11.
That's a win. Tom.
Oh my god.
18. Sorry. The mask is hard to see.
Okay. Rob.
13.
Good.
Natural 20. Now I roll
Nice.
a
That counts as 2. That counts as 2.
on.
Damien.
10.
Good.
Whew. 1.
1. That counts as 2 against.
9 to 3.
A 9.
It's good. That's 10. Right?
16.
10 wins.
Okay, awesome. So you see he goes through, he's bashing one, he comes around, you see him turn around and hit 7 of them in a row, and he jumps in the air, hits one on the head. They try to hit him. Every time they hit him, you see his body turn to stone in that area. And it's like you see the demon's he turns around, bash him with the axe. He's basically just demolishing them. Finally, he gets to the center demon, and you see the demon starts crackling with energy. And as he's doing that, he just goes, he throws the axe into the demon's chest, falls to the ground.
Yes.
And that is it.
I survived!
And all he got was his t-shirt.
Like I was this lousy armor.
He looks at you and he goes, "What? Do you think that was going to be hard?"
I was a little worried, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm actually a little bit concerned about all my friends that were out here. I don't know where they are. I just kind of look around for see if any of them are dead.
Well, that I don't know. Let's go. If there's demons here, there's probably more. Okay. He starts taking you up top, and you basically have a climb ahead of you. He starts climbing up. You see him actually put his arms into the stone and climbs up. You can follow the holes that he makes. Okay. You start climbing up. You can role play on your way up.
I was thinking that once we're out of here, we can either go directly to find what the hell's his name again? Ormond.
The druid, yeah.
We can try and go find Ormond, and maybe get the ring fixed that I have, or. I mean, like I said, it might be close to time where my friends are supposed to be due back from their little time travel adventure. Or we can find them. But, I mean, the whole goal is to get the tree repaired, so maybe Ormond's the best bet at this point.
Top priority is get the ring fixed.
Ormond it is.
Well, who is Ormond?
Well, you told me that the druid that made the rings was one of the first druids, correct?
Yeah, so he's a druid.
He's that druid.
Fine, good. Climb up to the top. Climb all the way up. You get out of that trap that you first went into. You go to the top of the small area of the cave. He walks over and he sees his sigil on the floor. He goes, "They were able to enter because the sigil was opened."
That's my fault. I didn't think to close it behind me.
He goes. You see the door closes. Come, halfling.
This is why a dwarf should have came.
There was 2. I don't know where they went. I'm hoping they're okay. One's a king.
You guys walk outside, and you see you're back outside outside of that mountain. You're still inside the dark, in the land of the giants, and you see all those titans and creatures just walking around. He walks out and looks around and starts making his way like out, just like trying to look for something or somebody. Roleplay.
Well, we came in from over that way, and I point the direction that we came in from, which is the other giant door that's, I'm assuming, what, it was like a day or so away? If that. I don't even remember.
Okay.
So, I know that way's out. Unless you have a different way. I mean,
Yeah, I got a much better way. He goes, hey! Hello! Hey!
You see he's yelling at the titan.
Oh, man.
God.
He starts looking around for something else. You're not really sure what he's looking for. He goes, go get his attention.
that thing can step on me. Like
Go!
Like step on me. Like,
Halfling!
okay. I don't like this idea. I'm just putting it out
He's
there.
looking around for something or someone else, and he sends you off to go get the titan. The titan is 1,000 feet tall.
Good luck.
Little flea man.
How am I gonna get his
Flip a
attention?
toenail.
Yeah. Jeez, step on me like I can't wave his foot. Titan. I don't know. I just I kind of like walk up to, like as close as I can to it, within what I think is shouting distance.
Okay.
He's wearing a belt. You can open it with your
Yeah.
giant thing.
It's actually not a bad idea. Make his pants full.
Yeah.
Make his look.
Do you do it?
No.
You don't want to see that.
Oh my God! How many times you had this in your life that you can do that? And you're gonna pass it? One time.
That's it. Now it's gone.
And one time, my day, I made a titan's pants fall down.
He was hung like an oak tree.
Oak tree's too small.
Multiple oak trees.
An oak forest.
Oh jeez. How do we get a Titan's attention? I just kind of like, hey, hey.
Dan, play the huge titan.
Is he sleeping?
Sleeping? Oh, that's good.
Not noticing you, that's for sure.
I look back to the dwarven king and I go, "Are you sure about this?"
He comes back over, and he walks over to me and goes, "Oh, halfling."
I have another idea, but I just want to make sure you're 100% sure about this before I do it.
You know, I only made it like a billion dwarfs, and only one has to come.
Are
But
you
no, a
sure?
halfling is gonna come. Now I gotta deal with it now. So now I'm gonna be the mortal, and I gotta. He walks past you.
I just want to make
do
sure.
everything.
I just want to make sure.
No, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job.
All right.
Yes. He walks over to the titan,
And he goes, "Wake up!"
he passes him in the foot. What's the titan's name?
Clarnell.
Clarnell?
Clarnell.
Clarnell?
His name.
Yeah.
Clar.
Clar. Yeah, Clar.
Clar! Wake up!
Oh, why didn't you just tell me you knew him?
Who wakes Clar? Clar, I'm waking you up. You're my guardian. Pick me up. And pick up the halfling. Clar!
That's about right.
Very good. Now, Clar, listen to me.
Now this is interesting.
We need to get to the overworld. Okay. Right. Clar, I need you to climb out of here and bring us with you, and don't crush us. No. Clar, no. Crush. Great. We're making progress. Let's go.
Well, this is definitely interesting. This is the first. I wrote on dead things. I wrote on Titans now. What else can I chalk up to my writing on? If I can only find a horse. Maybe I can ride a horse before I die.
No. We're in a pocket.
He just puts us in a pouch.
You know what?
Did have fans.
It's not bad.
It's like a hammock.
Just make sure he goes to Texas the right way. Okay, Klar, where do you take them?
Where can I go?
Wherever you want.
Wait, but
He wants you to climb out. Basically.
oh, okay, so I begin climbing.
Okay, so you find the edge of the cavern and you start climbing your way out.
All right.
Okay, and we're gonna head over to the Knights of Andar.
Okie dokie.
Oh my god.
Okay, Knights of Andar, you're talking around. You're talking around for a while, going everything else. Do you guys know exactly what you're gonna do? Have you decided? Is it because I feel like there's a lot of worry about this?
All right, so how about this? They start the distraction.
You got 2 minutes. I'm doing a DM cut on this.
We get into the city. We pull someone aside. Find out the quickest entrance to the dungeons. Get in there.
A troll. We're gonna pull aside a troll and talk to him.
Oh, maybe a
A
goblin.
goblin.
Goblin and
I know
distract
where
him. Where's
I
the
know
dungeons?
I know where the dungeons are, right? I know where they were. For me, going to Red City was, I don't know, a week ago or whatever. Like, I remember where they are. If we get to the city, I can get us to the dungeons. It's just from there, I don't know where to go, and none of us do.
Nobody
I don't know
does.
if any of the goblins would be.
No.
I don't know if the goblins would be willing to tell us, but we can do what we can to
We gotta get in there.
coerce information out of them.
We blast our way down,
Yeah.
and then see what's down there.
Hold on. Does anybody speak Goblin before we want to torture one into
I can
telling
speak
us?
very fluent Goblin, like perfect Goblin. Like my mom could have been a Goblin. That's how good I am.
Well, you're not gonna be there. You're gonna be up in the airship.
Oh, you just asked, could anyone speak Goblin? So I was answering that question.
Right.
He's not gonna be there.
Exactly.
As
so
the
we're
Emperor.
going to need somebody
You just asked me
with
that
us
question,
that
so I
can
answered
speak
it.
the Goblin.
Yes.
Speak the Goblin.
Raphael, what's
The
your
goblin he
immense
goes.
intellect?
The goblin.
Who
Speaks the goblin.
Speaking of Goblin.
Do you have the ability to teach any of us? Give us the ability to speak Goblin.
I have to say, like, if I tried to like jam all my intellect like down into like a brain that was like nowhere near the size, like imagine trying to go from like an epic size, like boulder down to like a little pea. That would be like me trying to put my intelligence to like one of your brains. Like, I'm just putting it out like very matter of factly, just like exactly how it is. So the answer would be, the short answer would be no.
Thanks,
You can
Raphael.
provide short answers.
Yes, if like requested, I could do it. But like I prefer to give like the detailed answer where like exactly what it is.
He wants to make sure you don't like misunderstand what he's telling you.
All right.
Is there any way? Is there any way if Finn listens to the Goblin that a message could be sent to you and then you could translate back to Finn? Is that possible?
I have plenty of spells I can do this. I'm sure like even Finn probably has a spell.
Okay.
Is Finn, like, do you have a spell like comprehend languages that you could use? It allows you to like understand.
I don't, but
Oh, I understand. It's okay. Like, not everyone's like a very powerful wizard like I am. So like, I can definitely like help you out with that spell. I can actually give you a scroll. You can use it. Let me just write it down from like memory. Let me hold on 1 second. I believe it was like this and like this. And here you go.
And here's your cantrip.
So here's like your spell that I just wrote out from like pure memory, and you can just like use that whenever you need it, and it'll last for like an hour.
thank you very much.
Thank
Oh
you,
yeah, no
Raphael.
problem. Like, don't worry. Like one day, Findalar, you become like a very powerful wizard. At least like 1/10 of what I am, and you'll be amazing.
And that'll enable him to speak it as well.
A man
correct?
can dream. An elf can dream. Raphael, an elf can dream.
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
He can speak it also, right?
if you cast a spell I just gave him, it'll
Right.
be able to speak and understand.
Speak it and
yeah.
understand it. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Raphael. You really are
Okay.
a great wizard.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I've known this, but yeah.
Well, I know. I just like you to hear
It's
it
a-
out loud sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even for a wizard as powerful and intelligent as you, it's nice to get validation that people respect, I imagine.
Right. It's not like I needed validation, but like it's definitely accepted. I appreciate it. Okay, so we're gonna
Oh,
cut your
Raphael.
decision thinking time now. What I need to hear in 10 seconds. What is the plan? One sentence.
All right.
Arky or Finn?
So we're
Who's doing it?
No
Arky, you're-
questions. What is the plan? Tell me the plan.
We fly to where Finn thinks the entrance to the dungeons are.
Okay. So The whole army is heading there.
After with the distraction, we allow a few minutes, a few seconds, a little bit of time for the distraction to take root, for a little chaos to start, and then we fly right in there once they're distracted.
Got it. Okay, so that is the plan. Everybody in Rhaegar starts loading up the ships and getting ready, and you guys get into the sky within the next few hours.
I would much rather be in Queensland fighting the Queen at this point
Seriously.
than on this mission.
It's gonna be fun. It's all right. We're ready for it.
You guys take to the sky. The sea was angry that day, my friend. You guys take to the skies and you're flying over. The airships leave within the next hour, and in the sky, you're looking around, is the number of around 300 or so airships. Some very old, some very new, all different kinds. You guys begin this journey. The journey lasts for probably about the better part of a day. You guys take your time and try to go slowly and try to, it looks like they're trying to avoid creatures that they're known about, any sort of demons, so they're taking an unusual path. So it takes you a better part of a day.
Do I see anything like while I'm looking through the sky with my eyes? Do I see any any of the ballots?
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, in a quest, I gave Damien a cloak that had eyes on it and allowed him to see everything. And for the entire
Everything.
for the entire rest of the campaign, for like 3 months, every single moment of every single
round, pretty much every
session,
round.
almost every round, I would be like, "This happens," and Damien go, "Do I see that? Do I see that?"
I saw that.
And I'd be like, "This happens over here." Like, so I know that, right? I'm like, "Yes, you know that." So it's like, "This happens over here." It's like, "Do I see that?"
Just make it
And sometimes he'd be like, "I see that." He's like, "I know that, right?
shorten it, you know.
I know that, right?" And I was like,
Just hold up a card.
I go, "Damien, Damien, I'm never gonna give you anything like this ever again."
I'm never giving you another damn magical item. That's it.
So when you say that, it's not exactly what he said. I looked at him, he just laughed.
Well, they're my eyes.
So yes,
Okay.
you can see basically any kind of red mist, like that fire, the smoke, and everything else. That's from Dragano. You could feel the presence of Andar. You can actually see the rays coming in, but it's very weak, trying to permeate all of that that mist that I told you about from Dragano.
Okay.
And you see no evidence that says anything otherwise of anyone in the atmosphere of any of the ancients. You just can't sense them. The only one you sense in the beginning of the trip is the Keeper, near the Keeper's realm. And that's the only ancient you sense.
There's that
At
pesky
all.
demon again.
And you do hear the sound of a demon in the distance.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys make your journey.
So I tell them that.
Okay, she
I
fills.
relay that information to you guys.
You fill in Tom and everybody else. You guys are traveling through the storm. The storm is actually streaking like yellow and like red lightning, and eventually, near the better part of that day, you see the Red City, now Goblin City, in the distance. Looking down, you see Mortimer has spyglass out, and he's looking down. There's a lot of goblins down there. I know it's kind of obvious to say, but there's a lot of goblins. I don't see any demons right now.
That's
If we go any lower, they're going to see us. They're going to know that we're here. So
How high up are we?
you guys are about a mile up.
Wow. Okay.
All right. What kind of Mortimer? What kind of defenses do they have against airships? Do you see anything?
We've never attacked. We don't know. We were hoping we were hoping to get some information from that guy Yadif that went to Ravensclaw, but we never had the time to get to him. So we're flying in blind here.
Always the best.
Okay.
It seems to be what we do best.
Yes. All right.
No offense, Abyssia.
That's okay.
Do you mind if I take a look at the spyglass?
Sure, take a look.
All right. I look down. When he says a lot of goblins, what are we talking about here?
A few thousand.
A few thousand.
All right. I go. I don't know if we'll take him in a fight, boys. All right. What kind of damage and how far away do these airships have to be to do it? What kind of damage can they rain down on the city? Can you attack from this distance, or do you need to be closer?
I mean, like, we could attack and take long shots and just kind of bombard from above. But if we want to be effective, we'll have to get down there and get closer. Probably about, I would say, almost 1,000 feet to a couple hundred feet.
And I mean, if we're going to evacuate the Knights, we're going to need to land these things.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to get close and cause a distraction and make it visual, and then you guys can take one of the airships, get down there, and then we'll bring other airships to help you retrieve if we see you guys have refugees.
Okay.
And we have the tank with us, right, on one of the airships?
Yeah, the tank's in our bay right now.
Good.
And who's going in to see where they can find where the prisons are?
We are.
Three of
All
you,
of us, the three of us.
Jacques,
Okay.
and CL.
Okay.
CL actually walks up. 5 of you.
5. Oh, I'm saying.
Oh, more of you. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you.
Okay.
No Linda?
Linda's in the
Linda's not. Yeah, Linda's staying in the tank.
Linda's-
Aw.
All right.
So,
Okay.
50 stars with Derek Luxon. 20 what the airships look like. The airships look at like the original design, but they have more modern designs. Some can have some of the technology that you were designing in on Facebook, but most of the technologies have airships and cannons and multiple decks. You have the blue crystals on the outside and some sort of flaps, or just on the outside. Some of the ships have different kinds of iron on the outsides, or just wood. Some of them have dwarven steel. Some of them have gnomish steel. All different things as protection, and a lot of them have a lot of them have the chairs that are installed for the wizard to actually put a shield around the ship. So all different kinds of technologies. What are you guys doing?
Well, I asked Murdo for the spyglass again briefly, and I want to see of the actual Red City, Goblin City now, how much of it looks similar to what I remember the Red City looking like in regards to structures, the keeps,
The Red City. The city looks like it's been in ruins and been left to the desert, and it looks like whatever goblins or whoever else is living here, it's basically just lived in as its current state with no maintenance.
Okay. All right. That's actually better, I guess, for what I'm hoping than if they built a bunch of new structures and I wouldn't know where the hell anything is. So okay. I guess Mortimer, start like bring in a small portion of your fleet down to like attacking distance, and then we can, use them as guinea pigs to find out what their air defense is. If it's minimal, we bring in more until we can bombard enough to cause a serious distraction. If you do have any kind of weaponry that's more, strafing or mass effect than just targeted cannonball blasts, that's what we should try and use on these massive goblins beneath us. I don't know what kind of weaponry you have.
Sure, I mean that's basically everything we have. We could not launch numerous flyers, but again, that's not really the plan. We're just going to try to bombard them. We just want to make a distraction.
Right.
So,
we're gonna need to clear a space eventually for the ships to land. That's all I'm thinking.
right. Well, I'll take care of that. Just get down there and get those knights.
All right. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, so they take a run going down. Everyone who is located inside this airship, the one airship's going down. Mortimer is actually going to take you down. Roll d20, and when it rolls a 1, you have a big problem.
Oh, God.
16.
16.
4.
Okay. And I'm going to roll for Jacques, and I'll roll for CL. CL comes up to you, and she's like, hello, everyone. I'm ready to go with you.
Hey, CL. Thank you.
The ship goes down low, so no one sees you, or it appears that no one sees you, and you guys get down outside, and the airship actually flies low below the wall, and then lands close in like a very dead area of the city. The city, don't forget, the city is miles and miles and miles long in all directions. It's massive. So they land down, and you guys jump out.
Can we have invisibility on us first, maybe? Would that be smart?
Say again.
If we have invisibility cast upon us?
So you don't run out. You're asking for visibility.
before we go out of the ship.
Okay, so
think it's-
you ran out. You
I
ran
ran
out. You're waiting there. Ship is parked for a round. You're asking for invisibility. Who are you asking?
I'm already out.
Oh, okay. Then I go with Finn. I go then.
CL runs out. Jacques runs out. Jacques actually about to run out, and he's like, hold on a second, and he runs into the bay below, and you see Mortimer's like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, hold on, just gotta get something. 1 second. Yeah.
Jesus.
Tank.
What are you doing?
Oh my god.
Linda, you're coming with us. And he drives out. You see the airship, the bay opens, and he drives the tank out.
Oh my god, yes. That's great.
And he's like,
all right.
he goes,
a rogue.
King Bellarmine's going to kill
Yeah.
you. He goes, he doesn't know.
I like discretion.
And nobody tell him neither, all right?
he drives it near the wall, and then kind of leaves it parked there, and it gets out. He's like, later, I guarantee that we're going to need this. And if I'm going to die, it's going to die with me.
Don't leave the keys inside.
I'm going to stay here, I guess. Yes, Linda, you guard the tank. If anything happens, hide. You look up, you hear some kind of large demons in the distance, and you guys are outside of the Red City. We pan the camera all the way up into the sky, and see you guys just sitting there around the wall. The wind is blowing, the sand is blowing, the mist is in the air. Roleplay.
All right.
Okay, well.
Let's start with going to the dungeons that we know of, into this main keep that held the roof, where Abyssia, you did the double assassination. We can go down from there.
All right. Let's go. Okay.
Okay.
I do think I heard you say something on the ship, Abyssia. I think now is the right time to do it.
Okay.
I figured let's not make ourselves invisible when the giant ship is going to distract everybody anyway. But now that they're leaving and we're here alone, I cast invisibility on everybody.
Okay.
50 stars from Onify. Can Liv use planes and bombs from above? You definitely can use. You're a part of the combat, and they're not going to be using any kind of smaller planes. They're just going to be. You can drop dynamite and any similar things like that, and they're going to be launching cannonballs. They're not putting gnomes in the skies. That's the order. If you want to disobey the order, obviously you can. 200 stars from Scott Weber. Sparky says, I can fly now. I can turn invisible. I can cast Grease over a whole bunch of area and then just set it off with a little bit of magic. So Sparky can do that flying above and trying to help out there, but Sparky is not with the group on the ground, but he can actually start casting spells above to aid all the airships up there. When you guys chose the party, you didn't choose Sparky in there, obviously. So the 6 of you make your way through the city. You start walking through. You're going to roll your first random encounter check. It's going to be a 1 through a 3. If you roll a 1, it's going to be a giant demon that is nearby. If you roll 2 or 3, it's going to be lots of goblins.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Rob?
18.
11.
11.
15.
Haha. We did it.
Okay. You guys make your way through the city. It's like all quiet, and in the very, very far distance, you hear goblins. Some goblins fighting, some talking, some fighting for food, and you're making your way through like this, desolate area of the city. In the center, you see that keep that you know so well, and you've been there. You've accepted your right into herodom. In that keep, walking up the stairs. Arky made his speech. The controversial speech on those stairs as well.
Yep.
Lots of memories, but those are very far away from you now, and you just keep going room to room. Sorry, like building to building is what I mean to say. You guys walk for about another 10-15 minutes. You see they haven't started the evasion yet because they're trying to wait for the right time, and you can make another roll, everybody. Same rules apply.
17.
18.
13.
12.
Okay. You guys make your way 2/3 of the way there. You're going building to building. Every once in a while, you get goblins that are close to you. They walk by. It's like, and like they're walking by, and they don't see you. Now you're doing your last roll. A 1 through a 5 is going to invoke an attack. A 1 is the demon. 2 to 5 is goblins.
Uh-oh.
15.
2.
Ah, where the shares at? Where the shares at?
I rolled the 20. I don't know if that helps.
Natural 20?
Now,
How many shares, Steve? Okay, so
Come on,
so we're
demon.
over 100 shares. and he rolled a natural 20.
Shall
So
I re-roll that?
you
or
won't have to. You won't have to
Natural
because
20.
natural 20 can.
Nice.
So
Way to go, Tom.
High five.
Dan, make the scene that happens where they almost get caught.
Okay. So I'm a goblin, and I think I see some footprints. I walk over to the footprints, and I go, I walk over to my goblin friend. I poke him with my spear.
What? You like, and I go, what? And then nothing. I'm not doing it. Good job.
Sounds like the big
Anybody that's tuning in right now is double checking their headsets to make sure that the stuff is right at home.
You sound like the dude.
Honey, how do I put this on English?
How do I take this off moron?
I think it's on Goblin.
Oh my god.
Thermi in
Did you
there,
leave
I
the
think,
TV on Goblin setting again? It's all Goblin. I can't even get it off.
It's all Goblin.
One guy even looks like the Emperor, another guy's in the bathroom. What are you watching?
What I want to know is right now what the subtitles came up and said.
Oh wow, is anybody watching with subtitles? Somebody let me know if you're watching with subtitles. We're gonna see if we can ruin them.
I push you.
One person tell me you got subtitles on, and we'll do it for you. Let us know. I'm watching.
I push you.
He pushes you. 1. He falls on his face.
7.
You kick him.
No.
Okay, so here we go. So Tom's got him on. Here we go.
Nip, 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 nip. Nip, nip, no.
Take a picture, Todd, of it.
Nip, nip, nip.
Nap, nap, nap. The clothes you like will go out of style.
Nap, 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 nap.
That's from Twin Peaks. That was for Tom. From the old Twin Peaks.
Oh, yes.
Okay, Todd, if I want to see a picture of the subtitles. Anyway.
Wonderful.
That's been our show about Goblin subtitles. Now back to your regularly scheduled program. Okay, you guys make your way to the center keep, and you guys are seeing it. And again, you have all these memories and nostalgia of what you lived, which seems like a past life, which with many of you was like a week ago, and for some of you was 22 years ago. Just for you and the NPC. You guys make your way into the side of the keep. You'll have to climb your way up. You're now to roll a climb check. This is not very easy to climb. I'm going to give it a 13. Okay.
I'll
Take the die and roll.
I'll fly up in my suit.
Okay, so you light your suit up and fly up.
I'm invisible.
Yeah, count.
That's true. But you're still making a lot of noise.
I was in the same
I
boat as
fly
Tony
up.
there. I was Team Tony on that one. I was like, oh man, it's great.
Roll a stealth check. And roll with disadvantage.
Can I just grab him
And then take a
fly up?
-7.
And then throw your dice in the garbage.
Who? 16.
Because everyone hears you.
That's what I'm trying to say. 16. You light it up at the same time as a thunder strike. It's perfect. You're just like, this guy.
What are you doing? There is like goblins everywhere. You're lighting rockets on fire.
They're whispering over rocket fire.
Rockets on fire.
How high is the thing that we're
CL's like,
trying
this
to
is not
climb?
how I would have done this.
Can I grab Altorius and fly up?
Yeah.
My wings?
So she grabs you.
I was about to start
And
climbing.
you see her
I
cloak
rolled the climb.
kind of moves up, it separates, it turns into wings. When she climbs up, when she flies up. Tom, what are you doing?
This is
I
awesome.
got spider climb myself.
Jacques looks at you, is like, what?
Jacques.
Jacques not looking at you, is like, what are we supposed to do?
Well, Jacques doesn't know about anything.
Spider climb on Jacques and Seal. You can climb.
My hands look like...
I don't know why I'm talking like you.
It rubs off on you.
For a second, I was going to say you sound like a cool guy. Okay, he climbs up. This is creepy. Creepy.
It really is. Watch this. I turn head. No, I'm invisible. You can't see it.
Yeah, I was about to say, watch
When you will
what?
head down, it's even worse.
For a wizard, he's not very bright. Okay, you guys get up to the top. You're standing now on the ledge where you were before you were pushed off by Holgar.
Ah, yes.
Memories all alone in Red City, where you got pushed off to your almost death.
Why?
You were beautiful then.
When did Holgar push you
When
off?
he did like a force blast, when he first summoned the Archmage's power.
Oh,
You were there,
yes.
and you were there.
Yes,
We all got
Oh,
pushed
yeah.
back, and I went flying over the wall.
3 seasons ago?
2 seasons, whatever.
It was 8
Last
episodes
season.
ago.
That was the end of
Yeah,
last
it
The
was
last
all over.
episode.
3
Well, no,
seasons
last-
ago.
3
yeah,
seasons
last
ago.
season.
2
years
seasons
ago.
ago.
Whatever.
A million years.
22 years ago.
I don't do math.
We know. Okay, so
I was on the moon with Steve.
I was in the moon with Steve. I was dead at the time. So you walk in, you're walking towards the keep door, and as you guys get close, you're all invisible. But inside, you hear goblins talking. Vin and Dan, goblins talking.
All right. Wait, hold on. Wait, let me help you with this. Get some.
Perfect. He does it again. He puts the microphone to the mask mouth. He puts it right up to the nose. The sound comes out of your actual mouth.
Hold on. Is that better?
Yeah, that is better.
Well, it's rubbing against my face, so if
There
you
you
hear any
go.
scratchy noises, sorry.
No, it sounds good.
Oh my goodness.
What is this conversation
Are you
about?
talking about your clothes or baking?
So many goblins.
Oh, dating. They're talking about dating.
Goblins, I think.
I love how everything is ending with.
I don't.
Goblins. I hear them. Okay. The goblins.
I hear them.
I wish one of you understood Goblin because I would be like, oh my god, this would be great.
At this time, you see there's apparently something flying in the sky really high up, and it's making all this like writing in the sky. It looks like someone's casting a spell. Your first thought is Arky. You see him do something like this in the past, and all of a sudden you see the airships come down and just start bombarding. They start leveling the city, and you realize you're in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Goblins start running out everything, all center, and the goblins in here are immediately running towards the door where you guys are, and the door bashes open, and you see all the goblins running out in panic.
Trying to get out of the way.
They're grabbing spears and all different things, and they're running out.
I try.
Everybody roll D20.
Avoid.
Dexterity check.
Avoid the goblins.
Of 8.
Any plus on this? We have +2.
19.
Yes.
I don't know if you have +2. Let's see.
Didn't we get the
Do you need it?
shares and stuff?
Roll your die. Do you need it?
What do we?
Yeah,
I got a
Made it.
17.
So you don't even, it doesn't
I
matter.
was
You're
just
fine.
curious.
Okay, so you guys dodge them coming out, and then you guys make your way into the keep. You see, from here, there's 4 different ways you can go. You should remember. I'll give you 50 experience points if you remember. Give me a close description of where the hallway is that Holger went down to for the dungeons. I'll give you 50 experience points if you remember even a semblance of the direction of it.
When Holgar, the last
was
episode,
pulled away. Yeah. The last episode of season 3. Do you remember how it was
they were
situated?
trying to get him. He was trying to go downstairs.
Where was it in relation to you? If that's say I'm the door out. Where is it?
Here the
the
answer's
door.
written on the eye patch. Don't trust him, Tony.
It is directly behind the. I don't know.
Wasn't there like a courtyard?
I'm actually confused as to where you guys even are.
But the wall I flew. Oh, we're inside the door now. So the wall I fell over. We're not near that anymore. We're
You
in
went
the
inside.
door.
You're inside.
Right.
Are they?
Okay, so the forward, the one in the back and to the right is a long hallway going down, and that leads eventually to the dungeons.
They're in the main keep, right? Like the
Yeah.
first level of the main keep. They're not
Yes.
like upstairs or anything, right?
No.
Okay.
So you guys make your way during that direction, and you guys head down. Takes you about a few minutes. No goblins down here, and you get down into the dungeons where Brooke had her double assassination. Role play.
All right.
Double assess.
Well, this looks similar still.
It does.
I guess.
Not much has changed.
Matorius, do you,
Yes.
I I don't mean to be all, dwarfish or anything like that, but you should be able to tell if there's been digging around here, if there's been excavation done, right?
I'll look.
Like, trying to sense, like, how low things are and if there's passageways and things of that nature.
All right, I start looking around.
How low?
Okay, you start checking around in the area, looking for any signs of anything that leads down. You check the entire dungeons, and you realize this is definitely not the right spot.
I haven't found anything, Finn.
Okay.
Doesn't look like the spot.
All right.
Well,
No problem.
check out one of those other hallways. Retrace our steps.
Well, the problem is that we hope this was the lowest point in the city we knew. We hope they started here, but they could have started anywhere in the city. But yeah, I guess we're in this keep. Let's search the keep and see if we can find any other ways down.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, you guys.
We know
God.
we know Carl Linger was captured, right? We know
As well as
he was captured.
as well as the queen.
Okay.
Tom, do me a
Okay.
favor. Find the queen. Leave Carl. All right, you got that? As a
not-
friend, we're friends, right? Like you're gonna leave Carl, take the queen.
You were supposed to DM me that, not like right out in the open.
Oops.
I think it was fairly obvious.
Oh,
Come on,
that's
man.
great.
Oops, I hit reply all. Damn it.
Michael Aldridge says, "Hey, can Audio Dungeon do a short Halloween, scary, creepy adventure on Halloween? I think it would be cool, but that's just me. It would be cool. Maybe. I don't know. We could try something."
I'm free.
Scott Weber said, "It's so sad you didn't take Sparky because he could have translated it, and what they were talking about was his wife's cooking." Those goblins were before. Derek Lexus says they should have goblins narrate the next planet Earth. Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Oh,
do that.
nice.
We need a. Is there a David Attenborough equivalent in the Goblin world?
Maybe? Okay, so you guys start looking around the entire keep, looking for another way down, and we're going to hold you guys off there as we head back to Hogar.
Just leave me alone.
I'm actually really interested to see where this goes. I'm gonna be dead honest with you.
Me too.
I'm very curious.
Oh, yeah.
Me too.
Me too.
I kind of want to know what happens with me.
I'm enthused.
Okay. What do you do?
1, 0.
Okay, so
Zero.
you're standing there, and you see the guards all around you, and the guards kind of look at each other, and they just walk up to you to kind of capture you.
Huh?
Let them capture you?
Yeah.
Okay. They bring you over, and they put you back into your old cell before we started this little adventure in Season 4. And they throw you back in there. You see other guards. Not other guards. The other gladiators are there. They kind of just look at you. You take your weapons off. You take all your items off. And they throw you in the cell.
Okay.
Can I ask 2 questions about his scenario? Because I'm curious for myself. The Fragorach was actually thrown over the side, right? It wasn't an illusion?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the damage that he took, was it actually legit, or was it part of the illusion?
Part illusion.
Okay, so you're actually... Okay.
All right.
The episode was called Trick or Treat.
You know
which one Dan
get it. I get it. Good thing he makes the names for the episodes, huh?
I don't know if I ever mentioned this. I actually,
I heard that.
I actually make
my
the
God.
names
I
of
heard
the
that.
episode.
It's unreal.
It's crazy unreal. Yeah, you
insider
were
info.
either gonna get
Audio
this
Dungeon.
is more of a dungeon talk moment after show, but you were either gonna get the trick or the treat. I mean, you either way you're getting the trick, but you would have found out about the treat.
Either
In this
way,
case,
it's a trick.
no treat.
For you.
No treat. You just got the trick.
No treat for you.
You got
Yeah.
double whammied.
Oh, tricked. Who am I there with? Do I recognize anybody?
You're there with a bunch of other gladiators. Brooke, give me a gladiator that he's there with.
Why do you keep asking Brooke?
Bal-
Because you're great
Baldor.
names.
Brooke created the name Carl Linger.
and Quertzel.
And Quertzel.
Quartz.
And Clar.
And Clark.
This guy is Baldor.
Don't use that. Use a different name.
Yeah, use different names.
That's from a game.
Oh, okay. Darlog.
Caldor.
Darlog.
Caldor and
No,
Doglog?
they're out of business. Caldor's out of
Darlog.
business. We're safe with that. one.
Darlog?
Darlog.
Okay. You are Darlog. You are Caldor. You're Finnegan's.
Finnegan's. They're gladiators? Could it be Fuddruckers?
And you are your old character. You're, what's his name?
Gemini.
The thief.
Oh, man.
Slithy?
Yeah. You're Slithy.
Oh my god.
Slithy's from a pre-quest. I don't know
My
if
heart
we
is
released
so
those yet.
happy right
Slithy in Queensland,
My
huh?
heart
Slithy.
is so happy.
Go ahead, roleplay. You walk in, they're all in there. There's other guys too, but these are the ones that you remember. You can decide whether you hated them or loved them. It's up to you.
And we're in the key. We're okay.
Ogar, what happened out there?
Time.
What a waste.
Look who's back.
Yeah.
Oh, guard.
That little thing, you couldn't defeat him?
You know, I think you were like dead, you know. But then I said maybe there's a chance, you know. And then I saw the little guy keep out sleep out that way.
You did this for your own entertainment, didn't you?
A little.
Anyway, it's alright to see you, you know.
Fire to Stars with Derek Luxton. Okay, I'm gonna do Fire to Stars for Tony to do That's No Moonwalk as the Emperor, aka the Moonwalk. Think he'll bite? He made Vinny do the robot. So for Tony, this would be Trick. Also,
Good man.
Also, 100 stars for Scott Weber, bribery, and then the real truth comes out. Unfortunately, Lump has been in jail now for 22 years in the Goblin City. You never know where he could be. I can't do a moonwalk because I can barely move in all this makeup and robe that is so long, and I'm in a chair strapped to a headset that is strapped to the table. So I cannot do a moonwalk, but I can say the line like, "That's no moon," as the Emperor. That's no moon. That's no moon.
Walk.
What if later on, when we have time, you just do it like right across the front of the desk?
As
and
our
then-
outro.
and then we-
yeah.
You can do it as our outro.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Or then, like, if you want to do it during the show, or if not, we could post it into the Dungeon Dwellers group,
Oh, I
and,
think that'd be great.
and everybody can see it there.
Yeah, I'll do it. I can't do a moonwalk correctly. Definitely not.
So it's okay for me to do the robot, but you can't do the moonwalk.
No, I said I would do it.
Said he'll do
I
it.
said I'll do
I'll
it.
do it.
Did I argue it for you like for 10 minutes?
I did it twice before I argued it.
No,
You want to know simple instructions to do
take
the
all my
moonwalk?
magic.
These are your feet.
Yeah,
You go like that,
yeah,
slide. That, slide.
yeah.
Thanks.
that,
I think
Okay.
Jen wants to do it.
You got
slide
that?
your flat foot.
Okay, I'll try it. I'll give it a try.
You got that,
Yeah,
Michael?
you can do it.
They're only gonna see the upper half of my body. I'll tell you what. Maybe if I go close
How
enough.
about a moonwalk?
Okay, is this gonna happen?
A feet cam.
Oh,
Not
right
now, not now.
No?
We'll do it later.
I'll do it now.
Do it later.
Do
Do
it
it
at
later.
the end.
Okay.
We need a foot cam.
Keep them watching.
Foot cam. I actually had that foot cam. Can we bring it up, please?
Foot cam.
Where's foot cam?
My dancing feet.
Oh, it's just my feet dancing. Okay, and we're back.
Like, back at Archie's, we would lower the gate down to knee level.
Yes, and play
Oh, that
Whose
was the
Foot
best.
Is This?
That was the best.
I love Whose Foot Is This?
Wow.
Gate, mall gate.
Okay, so go ahead, roleplay. You guys all together. This is the first time that he's been there. And there is a sense that he was like living the high life, and now he's back living the low life. Go ahead, guys, roleplay.
So,
What a
fire
waste.
dinner. Yeah.
What can we say?
It was all a waste. You have no idea.
I had good money on
Sure,
you.
we don't.
You know, I
Good money, I tell you.
would have bet on you.
Had a
but
week's
then,
pay on you
yeah.
to fight a halfling, and you couldn't even do it. What a disgrace.
So that's it? You're back down here with us for good, the Queen said?
I don't think I'll be anywhere for good.
Hey, you know, if you have any spare time there, you know, in the future, I'm building something over here. You might want to take a look. I started digging a hole here, and takes a little time, but I'm digging it. You know, you got bigger hands than me. Maybe you could dig a little faster.
A guy walks up. He goes, "My friend."
It's only maritime.
Ready?
Slitty do frames.
Slitty. Made a hole, once crawled through a mile of shit and came out clean on the other side. Yes.
We're gonna say this. He goes over. He's like,
Slitty. Dig your hole. Let's escape.
Hey, you know what?
Sure,
All right.
Be friends with the weirdo over there.
You know,
The guy looks exactly like this.
Whoa. Now that Hogarth's disgraced, I'll be the new champion.
Of course, it's gonna be me. How could you even suggest such a silly thing? I believe I will be the new emperor of the arena. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, can't argue with that.
you know, I think about getting out of here and
Dig your hole.
getting a sandwich.
Dig your hole.
Yeah, well, I gotta grow this nail here a little longer because I grew that nail and you know, they help out. You know.
Bogart just hates his life right now.
All in the same cell.
Yes.
This is your life now.
See, I imagine it like from Gladiator. see,
For 50 experience points for your fan character, what is the show that theme song is from?
That tune.
Name that show. If you name that, I will
very
give you 50
happy.
experience points. I'll be very,
Very,
proud
very
of you.
happy.
Also, I will never forget.
Dan gave you a visual cue.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes. So, yeah. So you're in this cell, and it literally is like your life has gone to the worst
It's
thing
like the
ever.
cell from Gladiator, where like it's like one big holding cell, and everybody just kind of like mingling around in it. I'm assuming, right?
Yes, exactly what
Like
it
a
is.
giant cooler.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
What do you do?
I skulk off into the corner, sit down, and just.
That's right, skulk off.
Skull.
Yeah. Hogar the Small.
Oh, yes, yes.
Hogar the
yes.
Weak.
Yes.
That's right.
Cry, and I will drink your tears. Like that.
You know, I could come sit next to you and you know, your feet look a little dirty there. You know, I can scrape them off there, my nails. You know.
You can scrape my feet
Yeah,
off
yeah,
with your
yeah.
nails.
Yeah. It's what I do. I
Okay,
scrape-
we're gonna.
scrape-
I just want to know how he got here.
you know, I was a thief there, you know, and I just
Long
I
story.
was in the wrong place at the right time, I guess. Depending on.
Okay, we're gonna head over to. We're
If
gonna
Abyssia ever kicks it here, you gotta go with this character.
for real. For real.
I love Slinny. I couldn't wait till he came back.
Okay, so we're gonna head over to Thistle. Thistle, you are in the pocket of a Titan, and you've been well, the king has been sleeping for the Dwarven King has been sleeping for about an hour, and you guys are climbing up. Are you watching the whole time, or are you just in there?
A celestial told me to keep watch to make sure that this thing was going in the right direction. I am keeping watch to make sure that this thing is going in the right direction.
Okay, so Clar has basically been just climbing up. By this time, he's so tall and he's so big that he's climbing up pretty fast. Like what you guys would do in like a half a day, Clar does in a step. So within a few hours, he is out of the dark and he's in the underground and he's just like clawing his way, you know. And then after more time, he finds other caverns, makes his way up, and then finally, you see him like poking through. He's like, "Whoa." What's he doing? He's like poking, starting to see light through the sky. What's he doing?
He shields his eyes from the light.
Okay. So you see, you probably shield your eyes as well because it's very bright, and you see he's breaking through, and you see like, but not the nice blue light. It's obviously red.
Okay.
And he makes his way out and climbs to the top, and the Dwarven King wakes up.
Oh, first time I sleep as a mortal.
Really? All that time that you were down there, you
Yeah.
didn't sleep at all?
Nope.
Must have been really boring.
Sleep is boring.
Well, I'm sure stuck in a vault is pretty boring too. I mean, but anyway, we're here. We're above ground.
Where is Ormond?
Well, what do I know of where Ormond was?
He's in the Elven Woods that was.
Okay. Last I heard, Ormond was.
wasn't. It wasn't even a bear.
It was a fuzzy wuzzy.
Last I heard, the druid Ormond was in the Elven Woods, I believe, by the tree that was guarding. Why am I having a brain fart?
Fart.
Yes, fart. You can do that as a mortal. It's great.
Really? I will try this later.
But yes, he was going to help repair the tree.
Okay. Clar! Bring us that way to the burning tree, and then go back home. Thank you. Thank you, Clar.
Won't bring attention.
Yes.
Okay, you know best. I'm just along for the ride.
Okay. What, you think? What, they see him and do what?
I don't know.
He killed him.
Good point. Fair enough. But I know there's a lot of demons up here. I don't know what his... you're probably right. I'm not going to argue with you. Yes, I understand. I'm just going to watch now.
50 stars from Onify. Does Sunny and the Thieves Guild know Slithy is in prison? Good memory.
Wow. Digging deep.
Yeah.
I like it.
Know that Slithy is in prison. No. They don't. So you guys are heading over to Falindor, and that's where you are. Knights of Indaria, we're gonna go back to you guys. You guys are looking through the keep. Finally, you guys come down to a section, which I don't know if you remember this part, but there's an area of the keep where they had their own vault. And this was in the same day that you had your double assassination. I think Two Mage was guarding it, I believe. So you find it there, and you see in here the door is all like shattered in pieces. And inside you see like the vault is there. There's nothing inside of it, and it's all dug out underneath. So whoever went into here had the idea that whatever's important must be below this. When you go over there and look around, Jacques has a cigarette. And he looks over into the blood dark hole, and he drops the cigarette down. And you see the cigarette go down probably about 50 feet and hits the ground. And it's all like some kind of underground cavern underneath. This is probably the right place.
All right,
Okay.
let's go.
I'm gonna cast the spell Locate Creature, which allows me to locate any person or creature that I know, and I'm going to try and locate
Carl?
the Queen
Oh, Queen.
first. Queen Free. If she's within 1,000 feet of me, so a fifth of a mile, I'll know.
A fifth of a mile. Okay, so you're looking for the Queen. You try to sense her. You do sense that she is somewhere here, but you're having trouble telling which direction. You don't know why. But
Okay.
you could sense that she's somewhere either in this keep. Somewhere in this keep. That's where I'll end it.
Okay, she's in the radius.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this. You don't think that she's down below. You think that she's up, if anything else.
Okay. Nuts. All right.
Did you share the information?
I keep that. I don't.
Okay.
Let's go down.
Okay. I got some rope on me. Unless you want to rocket yourself down and be very quiet. She drops down.
I've got rope too.
Drops down.
I'll take the rope.
Drop down.
You go first. I'll go after your giant metal body. All right.
As I'm like rappelling down, it's like clang, clang.
Smash everybody on the way down.
Right.
I got you, Tom. I'm on the same wavelength.
Okay, you guys make your way down. One of the stars, Scott Weber. Meanwhile, Sparky is raining down lightning, thunder, and waves of grease spells and pyrotechnics and a giant set of letters in the sky saying the Red City is surrounded. So Sparky is up there flying around, causing some chaos. The airships are firing, and it's going very well. Guys, let's roll a d20. Every time you roll a 15 or above, it's a major distraction that I'm going to add more time on to the end when it normally would have ended before that. So anytime you roll a 15 or above is going to give you a bonus.
19.
19, that's 1. Dan, you can roll 2.
Oh, everybody's rolling?
Yep.
18.
Nice, that's 2.
15.
That's 3.
15.
4, wow.
That's crazy.
Nope, 9.
And
No, 10.
so 4. So I'm gonna increase it by 4. That's gonna be 4 minutes in the end of it. So you guys are
The distraction is going well up top. You don't really know that, but you can hear all the explosions, different things. It sounds like it's going well. You guys go down on the rope. You hit the bottom, and you're in a cave that seems like it's almost like going into like a mined-out salt mine, where like you can go on almost any direction. Whatever was in here, they've been clearing it out in all directions. Okay, you can choose any direction you want to go: north, east, south, or west. Give me the news. Which way you want to go?
I'll take a look around. Can I tell, like, what might be the most recent dug area?
Yes, with your mining capabilities from back in your Sunken City days, you look around and you're pretty sure that this was dug out probably immediately first, and they've gone on all different directions.
I let the guys know what I find.
You pass on information, everyone knows. CL's like, I don't really like going down into underground spaces like this. Perhaps I should stay here where the rope is in case something goes wrong.
Okay. All right.
When I look into the caves, am I able to see anything different? Like,
No.
can I sense it? Okay.
All right.
Let's just pick
we
one then.
hear. Is there any? I'm doing a listen check. I just want to see. Do I hear anything? Any different
Roll.
sounds coming from any different direction?
Roll, listen, check.
No, I don't. So, does a 3 give me anything? All right. So,
No.
sure sounds like salt.
Let's just pick one then and check it out.
No, it's not. It's not really a salt mine.
Mine emo.
It's just been mined out. If you've ever seen salt mines in real life, they just the way they're cleaned out in a very specific way. That's all I was referring to.
Okay.
So you guys start walking through the mine. You go in any certain direction?
Botorius. Pick a direction.
All right, I picked the what looks like the most recent direction that was dug.
Okay, so you're looking on the ground for any kind of signs that tells you that like where they might have traveled through. Using that information, which is kind of a different style of tracking, you try to follow your way through the more recent. You guys walk on for maybe about 10 minutes, and it comes to your thoughts immediately that they've been mining for a long time. Like this has been for years and years and years.
I pass it on.
You'd say definitely over a decade and probably almost 2 decades.
Wow.
So they've been just digging forever. You reach another area where you see they actually have another hole that goes down. This one goes about like 20 feet deeper. I'll to speed you guys up. You guys make your way down. You guys keep traveling. And then as you're going, you're hearing voices up ahead, which sounds like more goblins. It sounds like we're getting closer.
Before we come upon them, I want to take the opportunity to take out the scroll and comprehend languages.
Okay. You use it or you just take it out?
Yeah, take it out. I want to read it now. I use it now.
Okay. You read the scroll. You can now comprehend and speak Goblin.
Is that a scroll? Reading a scroll?
Yes.
Scroll, yes.
Scroll reading a scroll.
Scroll.
Good.
The scroll.
Nice.
That's what I do.
Take 5. Okay, so you guys walk up. You're aware that Findalar's pulled out the scroll, and he's read it and cast it. You guys walk out, and all of a sudden, you walk out to a huge mine. And this mine is active. There are goblins everywhere. The goblins all have like these weapons. They look like little daggers, and the daggers are all glowing. Something unusual that you've not really seen before. You see what appears to be mostly human slaves that are just like soot is on them. They're dirtied up. They're just working in the mines. Some of them are like, tired and leaning over, and they're chiseling away like crazy in all different areas. But what you don't expect to see is that in the very middle of the entire cavern is a giant red crystal.
Wow.
It's the same size as the crystal that I described for the Dwarven King, and it looks like they're uncovering it.
Wow.
Oh my god.
What?
This.
In this whole place, you at least see in this area there must be at least 5,000 to 6,000 slaves just digging it out, and it's slow going. They have it maybe about 30% exposed. It's massive. It's like unveiling the Empire State Building from the top down.
And how many goblins are in the room?
A couple hundred. And they all have these little daggers. You can immediately sense the daggers are deadly.
Well, we seem to have found it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Well,
found it and the soldiers.
probably.
We have to somehow start an uprising.
What?
Someone want to.
This is the Rob's Potato special.
Yeah, I was about to say Rob loves his uprisings.
Oh my
No,
god.
no, we have to.
Yeah,
we have to
we have
kill
to-
all
And
the
then,
goblins and free these
step
people.
3, I become mayor of Red City.
Step 1, uprising. Step 2,
Mayor.
Someone has got to take lead. 3, it's me. 4, I make a speech.
Everyone cheers.
and sell my friends out. Oh, wait.
That never happened.
Finn, what were you saying? Finn.
I was saying, I don't think we can start an uprising. I don't think there's enough time for that.
Right.
We're gonna have to figure out a way to kill these hundreds of goblins. Kill them quickly, as quick as we can before they can alert the rest of their goblin hordes.
All right, let's start blasting.
Start blasting.
This room, this cavern, is big enough to hold the Empire State Building within it.
I thought he was going somewhere else, but okay, never mind. I'm sorry.
No,
I
don't
was-
know where you're at.
I was
just
waiting
want
for you
to
to-
be clear on the dynamics of what we're going to be doing. There's hundreds of goblins in a cavern. I'm picturing like the size of a football stadium. Like it's got to be gigantic.
Yeah.
Plenty of
Like-
room.
Plenty
I'm
of
sorry,
room.
Tom. I was getting images of the Sunken City caverns, and I was waiting for you to lightning bolt like something crazy. That's why I was laughing.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's the other thing too.
I mean-
anything that we do has to be done in a way that cannot damage that. Right. So
I guess.
we have to be very cautious on how we attack or what weapons we shoot off. We don't want to do any damage to that. All right.
Got that, Oki?
Got it.
Do you?
I don't
Be
think it
careful where I'm
does.
blasting. Yes.
All right.
Wasn't there
Okay,
supposed to be like a
um,
guardian of the crystal? Right?
Is there any goblins standing close by the crystal?
That's not. No,
That's not what I'm talking
Yeah, he
about.
means. So what he's referring to is correct from what your knowledge. You know that there's usually a guardian that guards the ancient's crystal, like you just saw.
Like the Titans.
Like you just saw the Titan, yeah, and the other Titans that are around here as well, the other giants.
I wonder if there was.
So you
one
say
more.
that.
If there is one here.
Jacques says that. He goes, from what I know, the guardian were dragons, but they were gone because they left. So I think Red City was for basically the guardian.
All right.
Finn, is there any way that you can message Raphael and maybe let him know that we've found the crystal and possibly to send backup or...
Yo, if we could like.
I don't think he will. They seem pretty adamant about not
Right.
putting any other troops on the ground.
Yeah.
Well, at least someone has to know where it
I-
is. We have to get the message out so someone knows where this is at least.
What if
In
we
case we
like
don't get out.
somehow like
Yeah.
like created like a big like smoke screen or something or like a mist that would like put everybody to sleep down here. What if like we cut off the oxygen supply down here and like we let and maybe the people maybe they would not the people but the goblins and the soldiers maybe they would start falling asleep and we could like I
Take
don't
the
know.
rest of the crystal
Just-
out?
No, we'd have.
What
we
about the
need to-
thousands of humans down here?
Right. Well, we need to save them somehow. But obviously we need to like.
You want to remove the oxygen?
He's
I
thinking.
don't know. I'm thinking about
don't
maybe
even-
somehow
I don't
like
even know-
putting them to
I don't know
sleep
what those
or,
words mean.
What is
or
oxygen?
something. You know, like if you take out the air.
Oh, the
Cut
air.
off the air.
He's thinking like the canary in the cage theory.
You should very
You
much.
know,
I would
I've
rather
spent
take.
a lot of times down in the mines.
I understand taking the air out much better than take out the
You
oxygen.
need
What the hell
the
is that?
air. Sorry,
Well,
excuse me.
I can just try
It's
to
a-
sing
it's a
them
mining
to sleep.
term, you
I can
know,
try to
what it
sing
is.
them to sleep. sing a little lullaby. I mean, even if they get groggy.
But
that'd be
everyone
better.
would have to hear you. I'm thinking, what if we like some?
We're in a cavern.
Okay, but it's big.
So
I don't know.
how big across, roughly? Just, I mean, whatever. It doesn't have to be exact, but like
I think football stadium.
500 feet
I think
across.
football stadium is a good analogy.
Describe the acoustics.
Yeah.
Is it-
Perfect.
It's a 3,000 millisecond delay.
Oh, okay.
That was specific.
Well, I can fly.
All right,
I'm
and-
still invisible. I can fly towards the center of the cavern and sing, and maybe my voice will get a wider range that way. And I can cut my mouth like this.
Well, it might help take down some of them. We'll all have
How
to.
many entrances do we see into this cavern besides the one that we came in? Do we see any other?
Two other main entrances. Two
other-
huge tunnels that go somewhere else.
Okay. All right.
Is
We're
there
gonna
any-
have to figure out a way to stop these guys from getting out, or bring other people in through those other tunnels.
Right.
Can you put
These
walls
men-
of force there?
Not without getting closer, and I don't know. Those look pretty big. I don't know if I can block them off completely. I could try. I can't do more than one, so I can only block off one.
So we go do one.
He gonna do one.
I'm gonna do one. I'm also. Man, 200.
Bribery from Scott Weber for Abyssia to sing her most powerful song, even to shatter the crystal, thereby removing it from the enemy's plans. 200 stars.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, and effectively taking out the Red Knight.
Right. Scott. This is. I think Scott Weber has moved from Team Hogarth to Team Toronto.
He's like, Hogarth, I'm over it.
Team Hogano.
He didn't kill Thistle when he had the chance. I need more. All right. I have some ideas on what we can do.
That's great.
I'm gonna block off those two entrances.
Sounds great.
You guys, Abyssia, if you have a song that you can sing,
I'd like to sing them to sleep, a little lullaby.
Say we get them to sleep. Then what's the next step, though? Like, what
then
do you guys suggest?
kill them all.
Kill all
quickly
the
as we
goblins,
can.
right?
Yeah. And all the knights will help us once the goblins are
Right.
asleep.
Once we
Yes.
can eliminate the goblins.
But are we waking up the knights?
Yeah. After. Yeah. Of course, we're
Hopefully.
saving them. Right?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Here's a concern of mine.
Mister says use Earth Song.
One
Yes,
concern of mine.
that's what I thought you were going to do. Come up
The
with a
Oh, yeah.
come up with the powerful magic that you use to find music that will solve this particular dilemma.
I was thinking about it, and I don't know exactly which one that would be at this moment in time, besides putting them to sleep. But also, I was thinking that if you remember, when we came across the last horde of goblins, they at some point acted as though they were part of a hive mind. If this is happening with them, and we put them to sleep, do you think that the rest of them would know, and it would alert them to come wherever they're being?
Well, they are distracted, the other ones.
They're distracted for now, right?
I don't know. That's
Okay.
a point. But
Well,
I,
just thought I'd throw that out there in case.
then it means we have to move quickly.
might have to risk it.
Okay, so if they go to sleep, then what? We just stab them all, or how do we just?
I
Okay.
think that's the plan. That's
Yeah.
that's what I was
Stab
asking.
hundreds of them. Okay.
We've got thousands of guys. We just scream out, start bashing them.
Start stabbing.
If you
Start
scream
stabbing.
out, then they're gonna wake up.
Knife
no,
party.
they're magically asleep. You could yell a little bit, and it won't take long to do that, and then we just run out.
Okay.
Okay.
And then if some of them don't fall asleep, I'll fly around and pick off the ones who don't.
Okay. Sounds good.
Sounds great.
So am I?
Okay, you singing?
Okay.
I'm gonna sing a
Wait,
lullaby.
no, don't sing yet.
Okay.
I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something to block off those two entrances. So give me time. if it can be, I don't know, 10 minutes, and you should see something over one of those entrances, and that should be your time to sing. Okay.
So shall I fly to the top of the cavern?
Scott Weber's coming in and said, free for Tony to see Derek's suggestion for Abyssia to use the crystal to amplify her powers. They want you to they want you to use the crystal like you would a normal, like a smaller crystal, but use the larger crystal in the room.
I like it.
Absorb it.
Absorb it.
Whoa.
Don't absorb it. Just touch
Whoa.
it. Just touch it while you sing. See what happens.
Well,
Absorb.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Absorb
now.
a tiny bit.
What did they know? Don't be quiet. What were you gonna say?
No, I'm not there. Nope. I'm pretty quiet right now.
All right, try singing first.
Oh, wait,
that
didn't you
doesn't
just
work,
say,
absorb the
didn't Finn
crystal.
just say,
I'm-
wait?
Oh, right.
10
Don't do
minutes?
anything. Don't do anything.
Finn is
I'm
doing
so glad
something.
you're in charge of this debacle.
It's gone
So,
fine
Wait
so
for
far.
Finn to
We
do
found
anything
and
that
then
if something sounds really like a bad idea, it's a bad idea. Don't do it.
Yeah.
I'll be back in 10 minutes or so. Okay.
Okay.
I cast fly upon myself, and I go up and over to the first of the two entrances. How far away from them are? How far from each other are those two large entrances?
I don't know. It's probably about almost 1,000 feet.
Okay.
Did we lose Tom?
Yeah, he froze a bit.
Froze for a second.
Sorry about that. How large themselves are the entrance ways? Like you said, they're large, but I don't know what that means.
They're pretty big.
There.
They're probably about 100 feet high and like chiseled out.
Okay. All right. I will go over to the first one. Are there people coming in and out as I'm flying and I'm invisible?
Yes.
As I approach it.
There's a
People
long
coming in and out.
there's a long line of goblins and humans going back and forth.
And the other one too.
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's give this a try. Okay. I was hoping there would be any break, right? It's constant. It's constant movement. Or watch for a minute or two. There seem to be like some clear points of time where there's in the passage of people.
Is there a break? Yeah, there's a little bit of a break if you need one. It's kind of sporadic. What are you doing?
Okay. So as soon as I see a break on that first one, I'm going to put up a wall of force over that entire entrance, and then I'm going to fly. As soon as I do that, I'm going to fly over to the next one.
Okay, do the same thing over there.
No, I'm going to put up a prismatic wall over the second one. I can't put up two walls of force at the same time. So, and it's the same thing. I have to wait till there's a little bit of a break, and then I shoot that up, and that's much more deadly. But that's the signal, because when that goes up, all of a sudden there's going to be a big, bright, multicolored rainbow wall that goes over that entrance. Hopefully they remember that I said they'll see a signal.
Okay, so that happens. You guys see the visual of these walls light up. Goblins and even like the slave workers are all just freaking out, trying to figure out what's going on. And
I fly up to the top of the cavern, near the crystal. I fly up to the top of the crystal. Do I touch the crystal and sing the song?
You're visible still, right?
Right.
Okay, so when you sing, you'll become visible, but it doesn't matter.
Okay. So am I touching the crystal when I sing? All right, it's a go. Here we go.
Do it.
So I touch the crystal, and I start to sing.
Oh,
I can't believe you touched the crystal.
oh man.
You realize the crystal's the size of a building.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm a knight of friggin' Andar.
That's right.
Okay. So let's do this.
Wow.
Okay.
Abyssia goes up, flies. You don't see that. All of a sudden, you see red lightning and light just go out with those little static balls that you touch.
Okay.
And it goes all different way. And all of a sudden, you see her sitting there, and she's like turning like red and like white and all these different colors. And her hand is on it, and it's just shooting out in all directions, and everyone is just looking up, mesmerized by what the hell is happening right now. The walls that Tom is up and the sides, all of a sudden, you feel all this power like running through you like crazy, and like you sense like the Red Knight's power and everything he has. Like you're sensing it, and you know because of your ability from Mandar before,
Unlimited power.
And now you're feeling it. At first you're like, oh, I'm so weak, I'm so weak, and then the next second you're like, unlimited power.
Thank you.
So you're sitting there, and the red lightning is just striking everywhere. It's literally almost bringing down the chasm, and all of a sudden, on the other side of the room, this large room, you see like a fiery. This all happens within like one round. You see like a fiery like gate opens, and you see Kanos walk through.
Uh-oh.
And he pulls out a sword that looks like it's like lava in form of like a blade. And Kanos just looks around and then looks up at you. And that is where we stop.